Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. And welcome back to another epic best of 15 challenge. Today we've got $50 on the line between Excal and Size. We do already have the game open on Game Ranger. Let's bring that into view now. Yeah, Size has just joined. And we will just sit patiently and wait for Excal. He should be here in the next probably 1 or 2 minutes, I expect. To the guy asked in the chat, yes, it is a best of 15, so it's first to win 8 games. So the few score predictions already in the chat. Yeah, but a few of them you need to add an extra 1 on somewhere, unless you think it will be a totally different score. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you liked that new starting screen, and just literally finished that today. In terms of who makes them, because I saw someone who asked who makes them. I actually, someone else models them for me. Someone actually builds the model like of the quad cannon. So I send them like a picture of the quad cannon, and then they make like a high resolution version of it. Or sometimes I like to send them a picture of the quad cannon, because if you actually look at the quad cannon inside of the game, it's actually very, very low res. But then you go away, look at like how real trucks look and stuff like that, and then I send them a load of real stuff as well and say how I want to make it better and whatever. So yeah, then I use that model, put it into an environment, and render it out. So yeah, in terms of who makes the actual screens, it's all down to me, which is cool because then I can make absolutely any screen. So I'm actually working through it. I've got a decent ending screen for you as well. I've got the USA Comanche with the blades spinning around and stuff like that at the end of it for you. So yeah, we're pretty much bang on time, as they are saying here. And we're going to kick off with the game. So yeah, best of 15. This one is sponsored by AK Baloney and Pepsi. Got a nice little scoreboard for you, and I've actually wrote next to it best of 15 because people always ask throughout the night, is it a best of 15? Is it best of 13? Well, now it's there, bang on the screen. So you should not be asking. So yeah, we got a few matchups, mirrors, and stuff like that to choose from today. We will see them all eventually. There are matchups such as stealth versus tank. And there's a nuke mirror in there somewhere. We've got pretty much all balanced maps and matchups to choose from. It will be reversed as well. So if you have stealth versus tank, you will play as tank, and then you will play as stealth as well. So yeah, just waiting for Excal to join. Don't know quite where he is. We did press start. There he is. So yeah, what else do I need to go over today? I might just run through the actual proper list. So yeah, sponsored by Pepsi and AK Baloney. List of matchups that we're going to see today: Air versus Inf, Inf versus GLA, Stealth versus Tank, Air Stealth, China versus Inf. Nuke versus Tox, and GLA versus Laser. If it goes to a 7-7 decided situation, we will actually see a tank mirror on Make. Tank mirror, popular one for the final decider. Usually ends in a super epic game. But yeah, Size is going to pick the matchup first. Just having a little chat in Danish here, because Excal's missus speaks Danish, so it seems he's been learning the language. There's a few mirrors that we can see as well, so we can see Nuke mirror. Also a GLA mirror. Size wants Nuke Tox. Very strong on this matchup, and I believe it's Sand Scorpion that we're going to see. Sand Scorpion. So yeah, Size wants to start off with Tox. I do think this is imbalanced. I think Tox is by far stronger here because you only have to kind of bunker the middle. And you can shut Nuke out. I mean, it's quite easy for Tox to get in the middle. But we're talking about top level players here. Maybe Excal can break through. He likes a truck crush, and maybe you can rush through. In terms of rules and stuff, there's going to be no cars allowed on this. Yeah, no cars allowed on any of these maps. Fair play rules apply, so no scaffold abuse and stuff like that. No capturing from the middle of buildings. If you watched my streams recently, I love capturing stuff from the middle of a building because it stops you getting run over. You can actually win games. I've actually won a few games with it, to be honest. But if it's banned, obviously don't use it. But if it's not banned, I would say use all the bugs galore. In case of a disconnect or mismatch tonight, then yeah, we will decide whether it is to be replayed or whether someone will get the point. And yeah, before we start, if you enjoy these kind of challenges and you want to show your appreciation to the sponsors and to also me for streaming, then you can let us know by just hitting a like on the stream. Get the popularity of these videos and these streams up, and we'll try and get some more people to realize that actually Zero is still well and truly alive. So first matchup we've got is Tox versus Nuke. It's actually a while since I casted a challenge. I've been playing a lot and actually not casted many challenges, so I'm actually excited to just sit back. No pressure in terms of me playing good. I just got to commentate. I'm a little bit tired today, but I think the commentary should still be pretty good. I got a beer in hand to try and get me through it. But yeah, we've hopefully got a good next 3 hours at least of solid Zero Hour play. Two of the best players in the world. So we've got Big Size with the Tox. He's playing in the blue at the top left. He's from Denmark. In the bottom right, we've got Excal in the purple, and he is playing with the Nuke, and he is from the UK. So a battle of the UK versus Denmark. 0-0 is the score. First to win 8 games. And the map is Sand Scorpion. So it's an edited version of Sand Serpent, the official map. So especially if you're new to these kind of streams and you maybe played Zero Hour many years ago. So I know a lot of people are coming back who may have played many years ago. This is Sand Scorpion. It's an edited version of Sand Serpent. So Sand Serpent had a few different variations. There was like some supplies here, but not here. There's also no supplies here. I think there's still an oil in the middle, and these oils are kind of the same. I think that got changed from a bridge to actually land, and the same here as well. So yeah, Sand Serpent. We've got Excal with 2 lots of mines on his buildings. The buildings are the war factory and the power plant. And he is sending his first Battlemaster down the left-hand side. There is a terrorist there that should get shut down by the Battlemaster. This requires a little bit of micro time, and he actually might lose it if Size Force fires the ground, but he is not. Got sneaky tunnel here from Big Size, and the technical comes in and goes down to the mines. That was full of RPGs. There's 4 RPGs and a worker inside of there. So actually pretty good start for Excal so far. But you kind of need a good start and a good mid game at least to get you through this, because Tox is, in my view on this map, a lot more powerful than Nuke. So yeah, this Battlemaster here looks like it will go down. I think the technical will just brute force kill it. Just literally tap it and it should go down. And then you get veterancy. So you see it literally got a vet 3 straight away from a vet 1. No scaffold kill from Size, despite that scaffold being there for a few seconds. Size has chosen not to kill it. We've got Black Lotus now out, and she's capturing the first oil for Excal. Size has got a bit of a wraparound on Excal, but the thing is, he's going to have a hard time versus Overlord. So where is this Overlord going to come from? It's going to come from this bridge here. Maybe it's just going to push straight through, straight to Size's base. It has got a few obstacles to get past, so like this building here. The RPGs are stronger for Tox. They've got better accuracy, if you want to call it. It will usually hit their target. If they fire at the target, 99% of the time they're going to hit it. So not going to shoot at it, actually. And Excal is just going straight across the map with this Overlord. Going to be a bit of a thorn in Size's side. But the ECM is a little bit out of position. So Size probably wants to get some hits on it now, but the ECM is catching up. Size is establishing another forward tunnel. Pretty decent, solid build order from Excal, to be honest, on this map. This Overlord and ECM is pushing through, and Size is going to need a few RPGs and a few Scorpions to deal with that. It's breaking through, and the ECM is healing as well. Tech RPG here from Size, trying to cause some damage to the supply, but because of the mines and the way things are built here, Excal probably can just repair that, but he's not doing it at the moment, actually. Size trying to establish that tunnel, but failing. Ooh, some terrorists. And I don't know if that Overlord's going to survive now. It is low. It does need to escape and heal. It's taking some damage, but the Overlord is very strong. It's fast, does good damage, and it auto heals. So it's a very, very good tank to have. But the fact that it took that terrorist hit means it needs a little bit of time now to re-heal. Okay, so Excal behind this, just making Overlords. Got 3 Overlords in the middle so far. That's going to be problematic for Size because he's already having trouble with this one inside of his base. Yeah, Tom, good. Thank you for noticing the best of 15 at the top. Now I don't have to say it every 5 minutes like I was doing previous. I probably should have added it a very long time ago, to be fair. But yeah, hopefully that helps you. Glad you appreciate it. So Excal's going to lose his first Overlord here, maybe even a second one as well, because Excal is locking down something with his ECM. And when the ECM is using that green beam to disable a unit, the deflection of the missiles does not work. So yeah, Excal's approaching this as best as he can, I think, because like I said, it is hard for Nuke. But with these Overlords, they're so strong, so we'll lose another Overlord here, though. Ooh, and potentially another one. There is a lot of RPGs now inside of here, and another Overlord goes down, and Size will be racking up that XP. That said, though, actually, the XP is pretty much bang on even. Yeah, Excal's still been annoying with this Overlord, but he probably doesn't want to go in too far because there are quite a few Scorpions now inside of that tunnel. Size does have 1 oil. He has 2 oils, 3 oils. Does not have this one, does not have the 4th. But he has established himself a supply down the bottom left. So you can see the kind of wrap that Tox gets on the Nuke on this map. So it's all really about these Overlords for Excal. What can they do? Interesting fight here. I think the Overlords still will come out on top. And Size is losing a fair few tanks. A few of them do escape. Another barracks being dropped down now by Big Size. He'll get some more RPGs from these tunnels. He's dropping down even more supplies and a palace here as well. So yeah, Size really needs that DoMiNaToR out, either to snipe the ECMs and then use the rockets, or just to literally snipe the Overlords. I think sniping the Overlords and capturing the Overlords for yourself is better. Because these Overlord tanks are real hard, like I said, with the subliminal messaging you get from the propaganda center. Makes them heal twice as fast. That's why you always want to get the subliminal messaging from the propaganda. Because of $500, it's a relatively fast upgrade to get. It's super cheap. It's an absolute no-brainer to make your Overlords heal twice the normal rate. So yeah, Excal pushing in now with all these Overlords and the ECMs. There is a few terrorists here from Size just slowing down Excal. One of them, ooh, I thought it might hit, but nope. Overlord's doing a lot of damage. It's got the radiation. Ooh. Size now coming in from behind with the Scorpions. Does probably manage to take out 1 ECM. So it has weakened the army slightly, but there's still 3 more ECMs. Excal now continuing the push. Size going to force fire to ground there and get any damage done. Nope. These Overlords are being kept busy by these terrorists, and Excal's got a micro decently here to try and escape this push, but some Overlords are going to go down here, I think. At least 1 here. Ooh, these terrorists from Big Size. Ooh, there's only 1 Overlord left now. Size with this complete surround here took out another 2 ECMs there. This Overlord here is completely screwed. That's probably game over. That fight there was so important, and how much damage Excal did with that first Overlord so important. Big Size has managed to stabilize now. He's got the entire map. It should really be here. Pretty straightforward for Size. I can't really see him losing now, especially with that palace up. I mean, he'll have DoMiNaToR. It's pretty close to 2000 XP, which means he'll have the bounty and also the rebel ambush. But he doesn't have this oil yet, but I think it's because them Overlords have always been kind of hanging around there. This final Overlord now is taking a hell of a beating, and it is finally gonna go down. Is it? It's got to go down now. Yeah, GG for the Overlord. In fact, that's probably, in my eyes, that's already GG. Although Excal's going to continue, you only have to look at the map and how simple it looks. Just look at the amount of blue compared to the amount of purple dots. It's just absolutely crazy. Excal does have another oil for himself, but he actually he does have 3 oils now. But the amount of size supplies that he's got, it's just absolutely crazy. Optimistic worker there was trying to get to an Overlord. but not quite reached its target. Excal now continuing the push with these overlords. He still has a fair few units out, considering how much stuff he's already lost. But if you think about it, like, Size has lost the odd unit here and there, but like quite consistently throughout the game, whether it be RPGs or the occasional worker or occasional scorpions or whatever. And Excal's only lost a few units, but they're more expensive, so it kind of does balance out. But Size has been collecting more of the money on the map for longer. So whilst Excal had a decent amount of oils at one point, Size has been collecting from the more supplies, which outweighs the amount of oils. So it's kind of a bit to be expected though. And it does seem like Excal is doing quite a decent push here. Excal with a new cannon here, now holding Size back, but Size is like persistent with this worker trying to get a tunnel here, and it looks like he finally might actually. Has Excal realized that? Excal is continuing the push on this left side. Might have to eat my words if Excal does manage this. I mean, if Size gets cleared out from this side, that's so big, because Excal will not only be able to collect on the two supplies, but it'll be also very difficult for Size to try and push back in. But this is the thing that's costly for Excal. When one of them gets sniped, use the rebel ambush immediately on top of it and capture the overlord for yourself. That's an immediate overlord gone down. And when your army only consists of like 4 or 5 overlords, that's quite a chunk of your army gone in one hit. So yeah, Size trying a bit of a counterattacks. What I always say among the top players is, if you can't take a fight head on, always go to where you can take a fight instead. But actually Size is trying to take the fight head on here, it looks like. Looks like one overlord at least will go down. One will be captured for big Size here. And if Size gets inside of that building, oh my god, that's going to be painful. It already is painful. 3 overlords gone down so far for Excal. Size has managed to capture this building. You see how they do pink projectiles? Makes them more powerful when you get the gamma upgrade for the toxin stuff from the palace. Makes them like, is it 33% stronger or something like that? It's between 25 and 33% stronger. I think it's 33. Makes the stinger sights 100% more damage. So yeah, that's why they fire pink projectiles. That's why Tox is so strong. Not only the tunnels like insanely strong, but your rockets are insanely strong as well. More accurate and more damage when you've got that gamma upgrade. So yeah, Excal is taking some more damage here. He's going to lose this supply now, it looks like. And this fight here really needs to go flawless for him. He can't really be throwing away units. Size has done such a good job to chip away at the units so far. Size got 6.2k. He's dropping down 2 markets. Only got 1 arms dealer. Can sell his main supply now, I suppose. Gamma Bust is coming in again, and another overlord gets picked off. But the battle bus goes down as well. But then the overlords are now trapped between the palace and between the battle buses, and 3 overlords now have gone down. And that's all the overlords for Excal. He has no more overlords out. And with just flamers and RPGs, that's looking very, very sour for Excal. Like, the battle busters can just run circles around this all day long. Size is going to start to float money now because he knows he's won, like he typically does. I would still like to see him get workers' shoes when there's more than 10k to collect. Definitely worth getting, and the workers walk faster as well. So yeah, Excal's going to hang in there. I mean, with the support powers, anything's still kind of possible, but Size is going to have to make some serious mistakes if he's going to throw this game now. And if you're in Size's position right now, you'd be feeling pretty good about it. Probably Size can get 2 workers to repair them buildings. Battle busters coming through. I don't know if that was a force fire for the new cannon or not, but it's not enough for Excal. The battle buster's now going to get in the base. John and Kelly's out. That battle buster's going to remain there. But now these war factories are going to get picked off. If anything comes out of that one, it's just going to get sniped. Anything comes out of this one, it's going to get killed straight away. So yeah, looking very, very bad for Excal. He's hanging in there. He's got himself 1 more overlord back with an ECM. Battle Bus comes out again, and once again another Overlord going down. That's very, very painful for Excal, but I think he knows he's lost at this point. GG. Just hanging in there as long as he can, just to make sure it's definitely over. Size floating about 12k there at the end. Good performance by Size, but like I said before, stronger army. This is expected to be a 1-1 in this matchup on this map. I expect anyway. So we've got Big Size going number 1 on the scoreboard. That's the 15, so first to win 8. I'll take the Observer, because we're on game range, you have to take Observer. If it's a 2-player map, one has to be Observer and then the other 2 can join. Otherwise, if you stay as random, then only 2 people can join and the third won't be able to join the game. So yeah, game number 1 is done. We've got Nuke versus Tox, the reverse now. So Size will have to play as Nuke. Let's see if he'll be able to get himself a win. He is good with Nuke, but he's up against it, I would say, in this matchup on this map. Size did pick this matchup. Maybe he's got a plan. Okay, we've got Big Size here now. I'm gonna kick off with game number 2. So how will Size play this differently with the nuke? In the top left, we've got OE Excal with the purple. Now he's playing with the GLA Tox. And in the bottom right, we've got Big Size with the blue, and he is playing with the China Nuke. So yeah, I'm expecting an Excal win here with Tox being stronger, but just interested to see how Size is going to play this differently and try to get the advantage early on, because we saw Excal play it super safe. It was decent build order from Excal, decent attempt, but it just didn't quite go his way. He allowed GLA to get too much control out. Whereas Size is straight away playing this differently. He's sending a dozer over here to do an aggressive war factory on this left-hand side. So maybe he will be able to get control of here, and if you drop down some bunkers or some Gatling cannons, that's going to be pretty difficult for Tox to push back in. The thing is Excal going to allow that to happen? That's the question. Size has sold his CC. Maybe a little bit dangerous against Excal, because he does like your dozers. Got a terrorist straight down the middle of the map. Another war factory for Big Size. Size actually done his supply there a little bit too close, and now his trucks are kind of messed up because they're all going over here to collect now. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. Don't think Size is going to realize. Oh, maybe he has realized. Yeah, his money collection is not going to be the most optimal. You're going to see the first unit from Big Size is a Battle Master. He's actually going to go over here and deal with the terrorist. Now the problem is with this is the lay in Size. It's also a good scout for Excal. Actually, the first unit was a GAT. Actually, I missed that. So yeah, Battle Master is next. Size moves into the GAT through the building, and now the terrorist does get gunned down. Size not realized about these trucks, so yeah, his money is going to be significantly slower than if he was just on 2 regular supplies. First GAT does get through, and he's going to find the oil capture of Excal. Technical coming through for Excal as well, and he's unloaded some RPGs. Size does hide behind Excal's oil for now. And Excal not interested in really fighting that, just wants to go straight back. Okay, on this left side, this technical is going to come back in, and it is going to find a dozer. Excal likes dozers, as I'm sure you're aware. And this dozer is going to get screwed, I'm pretty sure. One dozer down. There's one more dozer remaining for big size, and there is some scrap on this technical here as well. Now, is size going to allow Excal to get a super tech? It surely looks like that. There is a flamer here and a battle master, but let's see if Excal will be able to get that scrap or not. Flamer is going to do a flame wall. Excal only just moving his technical. Yeah, size did lose those two trucks. Size also lost a unit here as well, but he did get a kill on some workers there. But Excal already had some oils as well, though, so he's definitely able to replenish them workers pretty fast. Technical did drop off an RPG inside of here, and now Excal has got that super tech. Only got a low HP, very, very low HP, but does get out, and that super tech is going to be hard for size to deal with. Very, very hard. Propaganda center now being built by big size. It's hidden in the corner, so Excal will hopefully not be able to find the dozer. Hopefully for big size, anyway. Yo, Lowell Skill, greetings from Germany. Greetings to you.
Greetings from Germany.
I changed the voice. Do you prefer the voice on the donation thing than before? Our voice is now called Joey on the donations, whereas before we had Ivy. Personally, I kind of liked Ivy, but I had some feedback that Joey is more popular among the viewers. Yeah, Lowell Skill, thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Got a Battle Master pushing forward for big size in terms of Excal's base. Stinger site being dropped down, as well as a palace for Excal. Battle Master is going to be able to get in and at least kill a few workers, unless Excal pulls them all. No, I guess a few crushers here. A lot of workers crushed there, about 4 or 5 so far. And I think the Battle Master now will actually go in the main and kill a few more. So yeah, sized them pretty well with that one. But there is a technical here killing trucks as well, and it is the super tech. Going to kill them very, very fast. And Excal does have a decent amount of money to just replenish them workers. However, I think Excal's super tech might actually go down here. Pretty sure it's going to go down. Surrounded by 4 battle masters. Excal chooses to take the fight and just take 1 battle master down with him. Size losing control over here. Well, he's not losing control. He's going to be able to probably defend this. He's going to lose a few more trucks in the meantime. So yeah, at least another truck going down there. We've got Black Lotus now out, capturing the oil. I think maybe a better matchup for this map would be like Nuke versus GLA. Just because the RPGs are weaker and you won't be able to clear out the tunnels if in case Nuke goes inside of him. Or Nuke versus Stealth might be better. Might just be a bit more balanced. I just feel it's a little bit too imbalanced with the Tox. Okay, so Excal now pushing in with some Scorpions, keeping size busy. Overlord tank's gonna have to go over there and deal with these. Excal is super bunkered off that bridge, does not want to let anything through there. He's got a super bunker in the middle as well. Overlord tank goes for a ride over the Scorpions, but the Scorpions somehow survive. Yo, Mark, thank you for the donation. I'm Joe.
I am not Joe, I'm Joe Mom. Lover streams though, keep them up. Did you start working?
Cheers, man. Did I start working? Yeah, I did this week. That's why I'm tired today. Actually, I've been up since early. So yeah, working from home, but doing kind of a normal job, but yeah, working. But yeah, after tomorrow, got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off, so another 4 days off, so that's good. Not used to all this work stuff. Been pretty much off work since April of last year, although I did work a little bit in August. I think I did a little bit in November as well. Apart from that, I think it was just August actually, yeah. So pretty much out of the year I worked like a quarter of it at most. So So, yeah. Okay, so I think Excal has done too much damage to Size, to be honest. Size is preparing a Helix, but I'm really not sure what that's going to do because there are Stinger sights already out. He's got one Stinger there, one Stinger here, one Stinger in his base, just in case the Helix comes there. So, looking pretty safe for Excal, I would say. Size getting Overlord sniped there as well. Yo, Geo Lamps or Geo Lumps. He says hello from Greece. Hello to you in Greece. Nice place. Okay, so Excal's basically just bunkering in now. He's pretty much in the same position as Size was before, although I think his position's even better than what Size was before, because look at these Overlords. At this point, Excal had a big army of Overlords here and was pushing, but he was losing them. But like I said, it's just super hard for the nuke here. I mean, Size has only got a Helix out now. Excal's actually got more Overlords than the nuke player, because the nuke player right now doesn't have any. Battlebuster's giving free now. It's just going to wreck the base, and that's going to be a 1-1 on the scoreboard, I think. It was Size's matchup. He did choose this. Ammo for you. Thank you, man.
Greeting from the USA. How can I help sponsor matches?
How can you help sponsor matches? You can add me on Discord or send me an email. The email is DoMiNaToR2@gmail.com. Send me an email, or just send it straight. That email is the same as my PayPal. You can send it straight there and just say what it's for and what kind of challenge you'd like to sponsor. I do already have $25 from Pret, which I was going to put towards this, but this one was going to happen anyway. So yeah, maybe we can add yours to the $25 we got from Pret, and we can make a challenge soon. So yeah, you can either join my Discord, go to invite.gg/Dominator and join my Discord. There's a tab there called Sponsor a Challenge. You can either write it in there, send me an email or a private message, or just send it straight to PayPal and say what it's for, and we'll make it happen. So yeah, loads of ways. Yeah, ammo for you. Thank you for the $5. Greetings to you in the USA. 1-1 is the score. I'm going to be here a good few hours. We've got a good few hours of 0 hour lined up because it is first to win 8. Viniac B said in the chat, any challenge for Mad Rage? Well, there's always challenges for Rage. The amount of times I've tried to arrange one with Rage in the last few months is crazy. I always message him saying, can you commit to a time for a challenge? And he's never free. You can never commit to a time. He's always free at just random times. So when that is the case, a Final Crusade is the map here. Final Crusade Balance, is that what it is? Final Crusade balanced. China versus Inf.
Here is to double down for the challenge.
Ammo for you, thank you, man. That means we've got $50 for a challenge now. So yeah, we'll make that happen. Thank you very much. Maybe we'll get some, because we've seen Excal versus Slides a few times. Maybe we'll get like who do we want to see lately? Shay versus Excal I would like to see, you know. They got a bit of hate between each other. Yeah, I would like to see Shay a little bit more. And Shay, when he knows there's money on the line, I can guarantee he's going to try very, very hard. Him versus Excal will be fireworks, so maybe we'll see that one in the coming weeks. So, yeah, thank you, Ammo, for you. Much appreciated. We've got Big Size now with the China Vanilla in the top left. He's with the blue color, and in the bottom right we've got OE Excal. He's with the purple China Infantry. So yes, this Final Crusade balance. So you may remember, if you again played Zero Hour a number of years ago and only just come back recently, you will remember Final Crusade, one of the official maps. Now the changes here are, I think this is wider here, and also this path here got added. And then the oil positions on this version have been changed. So there used to be 2 oils there, and this terrain used to be different. So remember that used to be flat, but this has now been mirrored, so it's kind of the same. And then the oils down here have been balanced a little bit. I still think it's probably a little bit more imbalanced because these ones are a little bit more exposed. I think they need to be a little bit closer here to be more exposed, but I suppose they're closer to your base, I suppose. So yeah, swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. Why does Shay and Excal hate each other? Well, Shay's a bit of a... how do we put it nicely? A bit of a... Sometimes can be a little bit toxic, I think. And he gets angry when he loses. As do a lot of people, but Shay makes it known, and yeah, he can rub people up the wrong way a few times, let's put it that way. So yeah, Excal doesn't like that when Shay's showing a bit of attitude. So then they have a bit of a back and forth, and it's kind of like gone on a few months, or maybe even a year now, or whatever. Yeah, I already think Size has lost here. The double War Factory spam from Excal is closing down this War Factory. That's $3,600 worth of MiGs already gone down. The bunker was bust open, another bunker bust open here as well. And Big Size just GG's. So yeah, it's a very quick one actually. Excal with the ruthless 2 War Factory spam. But the thing is, Size doesn't usually play like that with a double War Factory. I think he should if he wants to get the win. I think he can get the win that way. But if he just plays standard, I think Excal's going to win it, because you just get enough MiGs out, you can shut down anything in the late game the infantry can do if you get napalm MiGs. So it's all about the early game. You need to kill China fast. That's when Inf's strongest. So it is Big Size going to do the ruthless 2 War Factory spam. I don't know. I think if he does, I think he wins the game, and if he doesn't, I think he loses the game. I think it's that simple. There's a bit David said, how about Shay versus Boyka? It could be good, but I think Boyka and Shay have less of a beef between them. I think it could be pretty nice if we had Excal and Shay. Even in the free-for-all challenge / tournament that we watched like a few weeks ago, you would have seen like the beef between them then. And actually in that free-for-all, Shay was doing a lot better than Excal. Sometimes in a 1v1 as well, Shay was doing well. There was one where he was like laser or super weapon versus Excal's air, and Shay was like doing really well. So yeah, Excal 2-1 so far, best of 15. Okay, so we've got Big Size now playing with the China Infantry in the bottom right. He is in the blue, on Final Crusade balanced again. We got OE Excal on the top left with the purple. He's playing with the China vanilla. Barracks first for him. Are we going to see 2 War Factory spam from Big Size? I think he needs to get the win, as I said before. The Neaxis Pro Killer versus Fargo would be fun. Maybe. I do think Fargo's stronger though. Don't see Pro Killer playing any... I don't see him playing any 1v1s, I don't think. Sometimes see him in 3v3s. Whereas Fargo is like pretty much a pure 1v1 player, always playing against the best players. So I think Fargo would win that one. Okay, 2 War Factories from Big Size. The supply placement hasn't always been the best so far. We're only a few games in.
What's your opinion on CNC3 Kane's Wrath? There are tons of observer videos from the guy casting tournaments, but no new videos. Sad face.
Yo, Mark, thank you for the $1. What do I think of CNC3 Kane's Wrath? Well, I actually played CNC3 and Kane's Wrath. It was probably my... Out of the Command & Conquer series, it's probably the game that I've played not the most, but second to most. Like 0 the most. CNC3 and Kane's Wrath. Combine them. And that's the one I played second most, so... Yeah, it's good, and out of all the games, I probably think it's probably second best. It's no 0, but yeah, it is good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, the graphics are good, the tank battles are good. The only thing I don't really like about it is like the build orders where you just like that are just kind of set. You build 2 refineries, you drop down 3 war factories, you spam a load of scorpions as Kane, as the Nod faction, and you sell your CC, and that's it. It's kind of like an all-in tank rush. And I suppose you could say that some things about 0 Hour kind of similar to that, but yeah, that's probably one of the only things I don't like about it. But it isn't just about that. Actually, I have watched a lot of the replays, I suppose. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, to be honest. But I think it is dead now. I think it would need quite a bit of reviving. Size has closed down the airfield like Excal did before, actually. See what I mean about this 2 War Factory spam? It's just unstoppable. It's completely unstoppable. Size now pushing forward with all these RPGs. Going to take down this barracks. There's no red guard out for Excal apart from over here. So yeah, Excal's just getting completely overrun. It's just the 2 War Factory spam from China Infantry. It's just so strong. Excal does have this oil down the bottom. Yeah, someone said in the chat, I think it's already over. Size might just go over here and just flame this down. He literally doesn't need to make anything else. Let's see. 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Mind you, I just said that about Kane's Wrath slating it because of the build orders. In this particular matchup, yes, granted, 2 war factories just completely overruns. But I think if they did a balance patch for 0 and just evened out some of the things like between these matchups, I think it could be so much better, 0. Excal with the red guard now. He is somehow kind of holding. He does have enough money to replenish those trucks there. Size now pushing forward with 3 flamers. I have no idea how Excal is going to stop that. One flamer gets shit down, but that flame is just going to close down the airfield. That's it. That is GG. A very quick one. I think maybe to make that matchup a little bit more entertaining, maybe change the nuke. Maybe change the infantry for nuke. So you'd have nuke versus China. I think could be more balanced and lead to longer, better games, because that was just a really less than a 5-minute bash on both sides, wasn't it? Excal's still got his dozer here, but I mean, what's he really? He's not done any damage to Size at all. Size is now on his propaganda center. He's gonna have Super Lotus out. But One sneaky flamer here from Excal, but Size is having none of it. Does have his outpost here already. GG. And we're at 2-2 already.
You have been defeated.
Very, very close set so far. But so far, I just think the stronger armies have prevailed. Both players looking very, very even. Just the only thing I probably would say is that the wins for Excal probably just a tiny bit more convincing. Just a tiny bit, I think. Anthony85 says, how can you win this with China? Is it even possible?
Who is the best 3v3 player? Of course, after Sarade.
I like how the bot said Saray after Cyrus D. Who's the best 3v3 player? Pro said, thank you for the $1. Probably Excal and DK Crazy. I mean, someone asked me this yesterday. Probably Excal and DK Crazy are the best, I think. Google was pretty good in 3v3 as well. Yeah, how does China Vanilla win that matchup? I mean, on a bigger map, you can somehow kind of hold, either with War Factory barracks, troop crawlers, bunkers, trying to go for MiGs. On bigger maps, but on a close map like that, it's very, very difficult. Okay, Size is picking Nuke Mirror, and the map is Canyon of the Dead. So yeah, China versus Inf, if it's going to do the 2 War Factory thing, you kind of need more space and more time. When it's a close map like that, it becomes very difficult. You can try 2 War Factories. You can make outposts and dragons. So use your outposts. Use your outpost to pop open his outpost, and then when his tank hunters are loose, then you come in with Gats or Flamers to clear it out. MiGs take such a long time to reload. That's why if you go MiG straight away and he does two war factories, most of the time he's going to break through. Not saying it's impossible. It all depends where the China infantry units go. Okay, so Excal's doing something weird here with his stuff. I don't know if that's going to be a perfect supply or not. We've got a nuke mirror on our hands. Purple nuke for Excal and the blue nuke for Big Size. Yeah, Google has apparently retired. He told me it's due to work, not due to women this time. I think last time he quit because he was getting engaged or something, but I don't know if he's divorced now. Don't know what's going on with him. But I'll tell you what he told me. He told me busy with work. That's what he told me. I suspect it may be women again, but yeah, I'm just telling you what he said. Okay, Sty's going for War Factory and the Helix. Battlemaster for Size is the first unit. Excal looks like he's going for the oil capture. He does have the capture upgrade. Size sending his first Battlemaster straight down the middle of the map. Will he get there in time to stop the oil though? I don't think so. First Battlemaster is in the base of Big Size. And there's a Gat out actually. Bad time in there for Size. Looking pretty good for Excal so far. It looks like he's going to get both oils. Later Helix. Size's truck's taking a bit of damage. Helix comes in and takes out the Battlemaster. Got a Battlemaster here from Big Size. It's going to be trying to harass the trucks that are boxed in here. You can shoot over and cause radiation damage to these trucks. The trucks still can die. Just depends how soon Size starts shooting over. Yeah, he is shooting now. Yeah, nice shots. So at least one truck is going to go down there, but Excal's going to be on 2 oils very soon. That's going to be very bad news for Big Size. Size on a Helix, and he's killed 1 truck, but now both of them oils are in play. That's really, really tough. 2 trucks did get killed. Excal does lose 1 dozer. Sai's now found the oil capture, and he is going to go over there and straight away kill it with his helix. Very, very good decision. Big Size looked a little bit hesitant there with his helix, but probably quite rightly so, because there was a 3rd gap. I didn't actually see that, the 3rd gap. Size is locked on Excal's helix with 2 gats, but both of them are going to go down actually. So that's a mistake there from Big Size. Excal's always rushing the oils, yeah, that's true. Usually if you get the oils first, like if you get 2 oils and the other player doesn't, usually that means you're going to win the game. Excal's actually forgotten to build 1 truck here, actually. Excal coming in with his helix. Does take out 1 of Size's gats. Excal's gats getting picked off as well, though. There is an ECM out. Size has no gats of his own out right now. He does have 1. Has just come out of the war factory. He's going to chase this helix away, but Size's helix is here as well. Both of them are very low, but Size's helix is even lower. So I think Size has already lost this game. Especially if that helix goes down, which is really looking like it will. Both the dozers for Big Size have been picked off. And now the propagandist have been picked off as well. So yeah, Size is going to be left. No dozer, no tech. So yeah, looking very bad. Even that gat there will go down if Excal just focuses that gat instead. Ooh, he doesn't though. That's a mistake there from Excal. Excal could have won the game with just them tank hunters. I mean, he's probably still won the game anyway. But yeah, them tank hunters should have turned and fought that gap. They would have been able to destroy everything if they'd have focused it down. But yeah, sadly for Excal, didn't. Okay, Excal has captured the the reinforcement pad rather. He's finally built himself a 2nd truck here. Size did manage to squeeze out 1 overlord, but it's going to be looking very, very bad for him now because that's all he's able to push out. Whereas Excal's going to be able to make as many ECMs or whatever he wants. And he could just even disable the whole of Size's army. Size is not going to be able to make anything else now that's really of note. A few battle masters, a few more gats. Maybe he can go mass helixes. Excal does have a few gats on ECM already out. There is a Black Lotus here, so yeah, if that steals the War Factory, as someone said in the chat, it will be game over. But Black Lotus has been found, actually. Size does have this oil now at the top left. But Excal has seen that there's actually 2 helixes out, so as long as Excal just kind of stays in his base now, there should be no real way that Size is going to win. Size can't expand. All he can do is just spam units, and it's mainly going to be helixes. So yeah, he's going to try, but Excal already has a CC. So as soon as they have a big fight, Excal's going to be able to use artillery, mines, carpet bomb. Excal's trucks here are going to get picked off, but doesn't really mean all that much. Excal's one GAT gets picked off there. Excal has helixes of his own. He has 2 helixes of his own. One of them is a speaker tower, and one of them is a bunker leg, so it's not actually full yet. Is there a Lotus inside of Size's base? Nope. Oh, Lotus is here, actually. Excal coming in. 2 gas here for Big Size. Going to take out probably 1 Helix. A little bit of an overstep there from Excal. Yeah, the Helix is going to escape, actually. That's weird. Big Size now coming in with his own Helixes, and actually suddenly it's looking pretty bad for Excal. All of the GATs, all of the army for Excal has actually gone down. Is Size now going to push in and go for the kill? Size also has his own Lotus, capturing the war factory there of Excal. So Excal's in a bad situation right now. But Size is going to run away with his Helixes. He is locked on one of these Helixes, hence the GAT using insane range. Yeah, Size is level 3, so if he didn't get those hunted... I mean, that's a big if. If he didn't get those hunted... Size would be able to use his support powers right now, but sadly for him, he can't. So yeah, 4 Helixes versus 2. No army out for Excal. Looking very, very bad for Excal. Where did he go wrong here? Was he just too passive after the Dozer hunt? Should he have been making those Helixes? I don't think he should have been making them Helixes. I think he should have just made pure ground army. Like GATs, Overlords, ECMs. It's looking like Size has turned this around. What an absolute beast. A lot of people probably would have quit after losing the prop. And after losing the 2 dozers. That was absolutely insane play for Big Size. Big Size showing us who's boss of the nuke mirror, and Excal has been defeated. Oh, GG. He says GG now, but it was his last build and actually got destroyed. Well played.
You have been defeated.
By Big Size. That was a beast of a turnaround. I was not expecting that. 3-2. Well, it was an amazing start for Excal. People are going to have to analyze that, but I think the main reason, the big obvious reason, is Excal shouldn't have been making Helixes. Like, the only thing Size could make is either Helixes of his own and probably GATs of his own. That's probably the only thing. Both of which kill Helixes that Excal's got. But if Excal just made Overlords, ECMs, and GAT with a chain gun, then he can just kind of hold. There's nothing Size can do to come in. You just scatter the GATs around with ECMs. Overlord with the subliminal meshing. That's how Excal probably should have held. But yeah, we're talking about Big Size. Big Size is the animal. Came back to win. GG. Well played to him. But yeah, I would have really thought Excal had that. Yeah, Size takes the lead. It's going to be GLA Mirror now on Vendetta. Vendetta is the map. GLA Mirror. I think it's the only GLA Mirror we're going to see. And it is quite an open, close to map. So generally, it's not going to be the most bunkeriest. It's not like Sand Serpent, Sand Scorpion, where it's going to be a long bunk fest. It's quite open. TNTs can happen here. Fast technicals into the working line can happen. Yeah, see what's going to happen here. GLA Mirror on Vendetta.
What was your honest opinion on Generals 2 before it was cancelled?
Renegade, my man, $25. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. What was my opinion on Generals 2 before it was cancelled? Well, there was a number of people involved in the alphas and stuff that actually got to play it. I sadly never got to play it. In terms of the overall concept, Generals 2, yeah, I'm all for Generals 2. In terms of some of the units, they were like kind of the same. I think they still had a battle bus and they still had like technical and RPGs and kind of stuff like that. but from what I saw of the gameplay, it didn't really look that good. It didn't, like, the units didn't move around like the same as 0 Hour. Didn't really like, yeah, the gameplay just looked generally bad. I mean, it's a while ago since I saw some videos. I probably have to look back, and I've only just been thinking about it recently. Like, I put a poll up a few days ago. If you're a subscriber, you probably saw the poll that I put up saying if you had free control. If you had free control and an unlimited budget, what game would we want to see? Would it be a remaster, or would it be a Generals 2 or whatever? And a lot of people, I think, picked Generals 2. But like done properly, like with community feedback and the proper feel, because they were going on a business model of like free to play, and it would end up being like pay to win, where you pay for better stuff in the game that helps you win. I don't think that's the right way to go. I think charging for the game up front and making money a bit that way, and then also probably selling skins is probably the better business model to go through. So then people who want to pay and who like the game and want better skins, yeah, they can pay loads of money, but they won't be stronger inside of the game. I think that's a better business model. So, yeah. That's my thoughts.
Bunkfist Damas drag name.
I did think that when I said it. Bunkeriest Bunkfest. The proper English person here. Yeah, thanks for the donations, guys. Much appreciated. Feargal Moran, much appreciated. Excal's pretty good at getting them first technicals out and going straight for the workers, and he's done that exactly so here. Size did get some scrap. Size did go for the three supply build order, so he can afford to lose a few workers, actually. Excal's the one being the more aggressive. 3-2 is the score so far, and we're now on a definitely a fair matchup. Played once here on Vendetta. Gillet Mirror. See, this is anyone's game. Size pushing forward down this Toxin Tractor, going to try and clear out that bunker. Excal is sending a technical that way. Ooh, it's a tech RPG, and the tractor is actually going to go down, but it did take a few RPGs with it. Big Size looking very, very strong here, actually. Full tech RPG taken down, or all the RPGs rather. And Excal's work is now getting taken out. So yeah, Excal's going to be left on just 5 or 6 workers over here. Excal's now coming in with a surround on these technicals. Load of RPGs in here. I say load, there's 2. Technicals going down on both sides, but I think Big Size is going to come out on top, and there's no scrap deny here from Excal. Yeah, very, very slow there. So Size now has a super tech, and he has 3 supplies versus only pretty much 1 for Excal until these are rebuilt. It's going to be on 2. So yeah, looking pretty good for Big Size. I think his confidence is pretty high as well. He does have 3.8k, so he could drop down another war factory. And as I say that, he drops down another tunnel and another war factory. So yeah, Size looking ahead in this mirror as well. Looking like maybe a 4-2 coming. Yo, the Beast, Zero, welcome. I mean, maybe at the end of this stream, we'll pull up some video gameplay of Generals 2 from those involved in like the alpha and stuff, because it was a while ago since I saw it, but just generally from what I remember, it just looked bad. It didn't look like Generals. Just the gameplay looked bad, but it was a while ago since I saw it. Can't remember exactly why it looked bad, but it's like, you know, like the way the units are moving here. Like when they move, the cannon is rotating and they turn, and the sound that they make and the way they're leaving the tracks and stuff like that. I think that's a big part of 0 Hour. The way that the units interact with the terrain and the tracks and the sounds, everything that you probably take for granted. Just because this is the game we've played for ages. GG from Excal already. Wow, Size looking like an absolute beast. 4-2. Yeah, just generally the gameplay looked bad. 4-2, size winning both for the mirrors. Maybe an unexpected result. Yo, Big Smoke. Yo, Muad. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Why is Excal not going for 3 supplies? It's a good question. Maybe you wanted to be more aggressive in that game. 0 Hour Last Drop says size is the real gangster in the hood. That's one way of putting it. CNC 4 was potentially one of the worst games I've ever seen in the history of ever. Right, Excal's matchup. What's he going to pick? Stealth versus Tank or Snowy Drought, maybe? It's one of the options. Anthony85 says overall, size is a better player than Excal and will always have the advantage. Don't know if I agree with that. Air in from Forgotten Air Battle is the next one. Air in Forgotten Air Battle. Well, I can tell you Excal's build order. He's going to do 2 supplies, 1 power plant, 1 airfield, 1 war factory, spam some Vs and spam some Raptors. Let's see if I'm right. 40 for big size is halfway towards his victory. Okay, so we've got Excal in the purple with the USA Air Force in the top right, Forgotten Air Battle. And in the bottom left, we've got Big Size with the blue, and he is playing the China Infantry. Ali Juni said, am I pro in Red Alert 2? Would have to say no, because the last time I played that was a hell of a long time ago. Okay, we've got Big Size going for War Factory and what? War Factory and Barracks. Excal going for Airfield and War Factory, exactly like I said. 2 supplies, power plant, airfield, and a War Factory. Look at this for commentary. I can tell you what's going to happen. And if you analyze or watch certain players, then you will you tend to see patterns. Doesn't matter how unpredictable players think they are or want to be. Some builders are just strong, whether you know it's.
I like Arabs as much as Benjamin Netanyahu loves Arabs.
Cyrus D. I think that was maybe not the real Cyrus D. Thank you for the $1. Okay, so we got a Firebase and first Raptor. I didn't predict the Firebase actually. I'll do accept that. I didn't predict the Firebase. First Raptor is out, as well as the first V, and is an assault troop crawler actually for big size. Might be the right thing to make actually against this build order. Excal looking for the first outpost. Ooh. Size need to be back. Oh, so painful. Everything dies inside of it. But this assault troop crawler might still get some damage done. It's gonna need to, really. It's only got 4 or 6 minigunners inside of there. These are coming in to clear this up. I mean, even the Firebase might not go down here. Looking pretty bad for size already, I would say. Losing the first 2 units, really. So yeah, Excal hitting with that pretty easily. And size even losing some trucks here as well. Maybe even 2. Yeah, I think with infantry you can keep your CC. It's one of them factions where you can still kind of get the same amount of units out or the same build order off without too much of a slow start. Even by keeping your CC, it doesn't affect your build order that much. By selling it and getting an extra 1,000, yeah, sure, you might be able to get a few more tank hunters or an extra bunker down or an extra something out faster, but it doesn't make all that much difference. It's not like it's not going to delay you loads like when you super weapon and you keep CC, for example, or something like that. Or when you nuke and you keep CC. Oh, Big Size lost the prop and his other dozer. I think he's hunted now. Excal does lose his Raptor, and Big Size is going to need to just spam everything he can now straight down the middle of the map, or maybe to this point here. Probably not into that firebase. The firebase is so strong. Carl Castillo's the side's not in good shape. Well, it's just his build order from Excal. Air is better here. If you do this build order, it's super strong. I mean, the proper way to counter this probably is to keep CC and do 3 barracks spam, I think. So I was capturing the all down here. More Raps coming in, and now the War Factory does go down, so it's only infantry now for Big Size. No outposts anymore. What do I think about random minigunners scattered around the map versus air? Well, I still think this build order that Excal will do, just the Vs will just go around and clear it up really easy. I mean, even when the infantry gets in blobs, their Vs can still come in and clear it up. Never mind when they're just one by one scattered around. They will definitely get taken out. Excal's lost 1 dozer. Size needs to be pumping out tank hunters from here. Probably not minigunners. See, the minigunners go down so easy to these Vs, even without the tow missile upgrade.
Search and destroy.
These Raptors are so strong. GG from Big Size. And Excal gets himself right back in this. 4-3 is now the score. Size dozer hunted once again. But this time his War Factory went down as well. Was not able to do anything with it. So yeah, now we'll see the score updated to 4-3. And we'll see the reverse now. Size will get to play as Air Force.
Sierra SD, a noob player who thinks he is the best player who lost from Hepsi and Raged AF. A player who uses Excal and then tell people hey noob 2v2? Let's go you noob dodger. Sierra SD, a racist fatty noob. Thanks. Yours
sincerely, Ahmad. What is it with this beef and Cyrus D, man? What is going on? What is going on? Cyrus D's upset some people, it seems. XY potency, yo, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Got Big Size now playing with the USA Air Force in the blue. He is in the top right. And in the bottom left, we've got OE Excal with the purple China infantry. Okay, CC keep from Excal. Are we going to see the 3 barracks spam? No, we're not. We're going to see War Factory barracks. So you see how much money Excal's got at the moment? He's queued up 3 tank hunters from there. And by the time one of these trucks drops off, he's going to be able to build an outpost. So it doesn't really slow him down all that much. He's still going to be able to build a bunker roughly the same time. The only thing that might slow him down a bit is the outpost and the bunker won't be able to be built at the same time. So you'd probably prioritize building the outpost, and then you probably would build the bunker later, because the time it takes a V to get across the map, it's probably going to be longer. So yeah, Sai's going for War Factory barracks and Firebase, playing it different to how Excal played it. So yeah, first V has gone down, and now Excal's going for the oils, it looks like. Outpost kind of just chilling in his base right now, waiting for some Vs to maybe push in, and maybe we'll try and pick off some of the Vs. Sai's now dropping down an airfield.
Domi, you are a new want to 2v2 CW? Me Excal and you with Dragon.
Someone doesn't like Cyrus D, clearly. Okay, well, one oil is being captured, and what other one gets denied. There's a few Vs here now for size. Strat Center being built as well. First Raptor is now out, but it does reveal itself, and now Excal's just gonna evac his stuff. Even the Raptor is gonna go down, so that's a bad hit there from size. Excal definitely playing this one better. Strat Center is still quite a way off, but Excal thinking about going in this bunker. Just kind of chilling at the moment. Search and destroy now in play. So Size will be able to now see the map, see that there are MiGs out now, so he needs to be careful with those Vs. Size building flashbangs now, so he will be able to clear this out. And then he's got his Raptor back, so even if these infantry go inside of the outpost, the Raptor will be able to just come through and one-shot the outpost. So yeah, Size stabilizing, looks like he's doing pretty okay now, but Excal does have both oils. Probably a Colonel Burton. TNT the oils would be nice, so maybe just use the Raps to brute force kill the oils. Size does need to be careful of the MiGs. He knows there are MiGs out. Definitely needs to be careful here. The MiGs don't want to go in one by one for Excal, which it looks like they are doing. Size. Oh, yeah, the MiGs came in at the wrong time in there. I feel. I think he still killed 2 Vs. That's kind of okay. Scarecrow always freaks me out on this map, by the way. There's a few Scarecrows, actually. But yeah, look, one there. There's actually 5, yeah, 5 Scarecrows. Why does nobody build flashbang ranges? Well, we are seeing that actually now. But Size is losing a lot of these. Did he lose 2 there? Yeah, he lost 2. And his ambulance has gone down now as well. But Size has just let these oils be captured and is not interested in killing them. He's actually lost 2 Chinooks here as well to whatever was there. I'm guessing it was an outpost with some minigunners inside of it. But whilst Excal's got these 2 oils, he's in a really good situation. His money is flowing nicely. He's able to just keep coming in with these MiGs, keep doing damage. Size only collecting on 1 Chinook over here as well. So Size only collecting on 1 Chinook and that's it. Needs to kill them oils fast. He is killing this one here now.
I'm spending all my lunch money to hate Saray.
Bot doesn't know how to say Cyrus Lee, does it? Saray. I mean, Excal's losing MiGs in the meantime, but Size's economy cannot keep up with Excal's because Excal still has them 2 oils. Actually, one's died now. Granted, one has died, but Excal's about to get the refinery as well, which make his stuff from his war factory even cheaper. Outpost now might get picked off by this wrap. Let's get picked off. Only 3 tank hunters inside of there, though, I think. Another V picked off, and it looks like Excal might even this out 4-4. It's just this pure economy is an Excal oil cap again. And Size has not denied it. Carpet bomb comes in on the airfield and the supply. It does kill the airfield actually. That's pretty okay for Size. But it's still this oil here. It needs killing. It's been in play for ages. Flashbang's down out, putting in some hard work, and actually a lot of these tank hunters are going down here. MiG's coming back in again from Excal. Needs to put his trucks back up on the north supply. MiG's coming through. MiGs do take out 1 V, and 1 MiG goes down. So yeah, 1 for 1, that's not actually worth it for Excal, but he still has this oil. How is Size going to deal with that oil? He has this Raptor just landed there, so he could just literally click on it 3 times. Keep going back to reload and keep clicking on it. Could do that. There's more minigunners here now. It's looking like a deadly push here. I don't know how Size is going to handle that. I think there's Pathfinders out, actually. Just in time for big Size. Yeah, and Excal needs to target down that V. That V needs to go near the Raptor or needs to go somewhere because the MiGs are coming in now. And the Pathfinder V does get picked off, but Size is still very much in this. I mean, with those Pathfinders, you scatter them around and the infantry's going to have a real hard time. There is enough Pathfinder right now, it seems. Another one. Size needs to deal with that oil. He has to deal with that oil. Dragon in the chat says, please hold until Pathfinders. Well, he has so far. He is level 3, approaching level 4. He's not collecting anything here right now. He's got a CC now, so A10 he might use. Actually, or Spectre. Yeah, he could use Spectre. Spectre on the oil would probably be pretty nice. Another airfield being dropped down by Excal. To increase the limit on this donation thing.
Yes, you fatty noob Sierra SD, I got money. Remember when I offered you 1v1 $500? You rejected. In front of everyone, 1v1 for $500 both 13? Why you want Excal with you? Remember when Excal kicked you from Oh, I think the bot cut off then. Kicked you from OE. LOL.
Well, I'm enjoying the drama, to be honest. I get $1 for every line of drama, so yeah, keep it going, boys. As long as it doesn't get too offensive. As long as it doesn't get too offensive, I'm okay with it. But I swear, if I put the limit on donations... Ooh, he's going to hit some wraps here, I think. He's going to hit some MiGs. He's going to... Nice one, big size. Showing us how to shoot MiGs down with the wrap. But this oil is still in play, and I'm disappointed about that. So whilst he's hitting MiGs, that's really decent. But that oil... that's a painful hit. How many Vs? Only one, actually. Only one. The size is still very much in this. But yeah, I swear if I put the donation limit to like $5 or $10, I'd probably be a millionaire. Probably be a millionaire by now. Okay, carpet bomb coming in, and that's looking pretty bad for the MiGs. MiGs have got to take off ASAP, and one airfield going down. But still, this oil is still in play. It's been in play for like, what, almost 10 minutes? Size even using the Spectre on the airfield. Needs to kill that oil. Do Chinooks stop the MiG shots? Yes, they do. So you can fly one Chinook over or two Chinooks over if you've got some spare. And it will block the projectiles. Yes, you see it sometimes. You see me do it sometimes. So it's pretty strong. You can also fly the wrap over as well. That stops them too. There is a Pathfinder here again. Oh, it's actually this one back here. Actually being used now. But still, this oil, man. Like, everything size is killing. Yes, he's doing well. But look at Excal's money. He's just able to just keep rebuilding this over and over again because he's got this oil. It's been supporting him since the beginning of the game.
If you had one wish, would you want $1 million or Sirage 0-hour skills?
Sirage, I think it says. Well, that's an easy decision. You take the $1 million. If someone said to you Excal skills or $1 million, you'd still choose. Ooh, is he going to cancel that? Kills the dozer, doesn't kill the supply. Job zone. Man, Size is not interested in killing that oil, is he? Kills the airfield once again, but Size has just forgotten about this oil, man. He's literally just forgotten about it. I mean, how can you forget about it? This map is... You've got two supplies and there's two oils on the map. That's all you need to know. Okay, hold the line now for Big Size. Has he now realized about this oil? He is sending stuff there, so indicates he has realized. Ooh, one missile defender goes down, and the Ranger going to go down as well. But at least Size has remembered about it, because he's just kind of forgotten about that oil for ages. And even now, it might be too late. I think Size is gonna hold, but he's really taking his time to compare to how Excal dealt with this matchup. Excal dealt with this a lot easier. Spectre gunship finally comes in on the oil, and that is going to go down now. There's no way that oil's going to survive. Can I ask Size later if he forgot about the oil or not? I think it's a given, to be honest, that he definitely did. Harpy Bomb coming in. It's going to kill 1V. It's not going to kill the Strat, though, because the Strat gains... Is it 100% extra HP? Gains 100% XP. Yeah, Excal still has a decent amount of money left. But he pretty much only has MiGs, whereas Size has got Carpet Bomb come in. He's got these Raptors. The Raptors should be flying above the Vs right now because we know there's MiGs coming, but Size obviously doesn't know they're coming. Carpet Bomb comes in. It's going to kill the supply, but pretty useless actually. He only kills a few trucks. Not of really any use killing the supply. Yeah, it looks like Size has won this one, I think. Why is he not making any Avengers? Well, they're expensive. And they can still be broken through. Jesse J, welcome to the chat. Are you still in Bora Bora? A couple of weeks ago, Jesse J was in Bora Bora. Very, very jealous. If you Google that place, it looks absolutely amazing. Okay, one Rap does get picked off by the minigunners, and the MiGs come in and kill pretty much all of these. Only 1V left. 2 outposts now coming in. This could be bad news for Size, actually. 1 Rap comes in from the top, takes out the outpost. There is 1 more outpost to deal with. Excal's going to evac his stuff. Size needs to be making flashbangs, I think, not missile defenders. He's going to laser lock these trucks, because these trucks could run over the missile defenders. The missile defenders decide to actually go back. Size making Vs. He's on low money now. Mainly because he's been dropping down all these drop zones. Don't know if I agree with the drop zones, but missile defenders and the Pathfinder, that's going to be a deadly combination. Don't think Excal can win now. That Pathfinder is a game changer. Yeah, he can also displace the Chinooks over the Vs because they're not being used anyway. I mean, he did there, but weirdly didn't block any missiles. It needs to be a little bit better placed, I think. Carpet Bomb comes in, takes out some drop zones. The Strat Center did get picked off. Pretty close game, to be honest. But in close games like this with Air Force, as long as the Air Force has still got the CC, then it's just a battle of the support powers, and the Air Force wins every day of the week. Pathfinders and support powers is just like... Yeah, Excal's done pretty well here. But just sadly not enough to get him over the line in this one, I don't think. I mean, he's still in it. Maybe some more decently placed support powers. Maybe he can turn the tide. So I'm shooting down MiGs with Raps. I mean, what plane is the Raptor based on? It's not an F-35B, is it? It's an F something. I just don't know what. Is it the F-35? There you go. I think that's it for Excal. That was pretty much one of his last chances. There's 2 drop zones in play for Size. That's going to be dropping off money, 1,650 every time it drops off some stuff. Oh, F-22 Raptor. Well played, chat. You are on the ball. F-22 Raptor, yeah, that's it. It's based on that, but then it's got just a few modifications, like the pattern on top, and I think a lot of it, to be honest, is the same, but yeah, just the pattern, I think. I think it's just a beefed up version, that's what it is. A King Raptor is just a beefed up version of the F-22. So yeah, weirdly, this game is still going on. I think Excal is out, but he's hanging in there. He does not want to give up just yet. Those on the airfield going to get picked off by the Spectre here. We've got outpost again from Excal. Minigun has dropped off by the airfield of Size. I think Size is going to take this one. I think he's going to make it 5-3. A10 Warthog, there you go, I know this one. Yeah, Excal just has a CC now. Size has picked off everything. I mean, it's a pretty good game, but Size in the end is very big in comparison to Excal. I mean, it's one building against like what, 7 or 6, something like that. Size coming in, raining some death down on the CC. Excal's going to stay in to the very end. CC. Not quite dead, but Excal quits anyway. GG. Well played to Excal. Nice attempt, but Size too strong in that matchup in the end. 5-3 is the score. Wow, Jesse J, my man.
Thank you for the streams.
No problem, man. You are the king. Thank you very much. $100. Jesse J, always with the mega cash. Flying around to exotic islands, Bora Bora on his private jet, dropping the $100 donations. Much appreciated. You're very welcome here. What matchup are we going to see next? Okay, so Excal picked Air and Inf. So what is Size going to pick next? I really want to see Snowy Drought with Stealth versus Tank. So I'm going to keep putting that. I mean, we're going to see everything today as long as it goes pretty close. I really want to see Stealth versus Tank, so I'm going to put that in the hope that Size picks it. But the other choices we've got... Yeah, the other choices we've got are Natural Threats, Inf versus GLA. Air versus Stealth on Cold Territory is another one. We've got GLA versus Laser on Barren Badlands. Anthony Smith with the $1 bandwagon.
Jumping on the $1 bandwagon.
Thanks to the $1, Anthony Smith. Jesse J secured himself a nice number 2 position in terms of the points. Thanks to that donation. Congratulations, well played. Nethermaster77 says, if someone donates $100 and asks for toe picks, will you deliver? Yes. For $100, I will deliver you some. You can have a mug shot of every single one. All 11. Right, we're just waiting for big size. So have a big dump. taking his time. Meanwhile, we've got almost 600 people waiting for him to finish. Big size wants big tank versus stealth on snowy drought. Yes, get in because I want to see this match. So Nethermaster 77, I'll be waiting for the $100. I'll get my toe pictures ready. We'll do a toe reveal next video. Anthony85 wants some GLA mirror. We've already had GLA mirror, so we're going to see tank versus stealth now. It's sizes, map, and matchup pick. And this is the preset. Yeah, they're all preset matchups. Just for balance and stuff like that. Okay, then we've got big size with the blue China tank, and he's in the north of snowy drought. And in the south, we've got OE Excal with the purple GLA Stealth. Eric010 says, how come your channel has grown so much? Well, if you compare to like other channels and how fast other channels grow, like not just specifically on one old game, other channels do grow a lot faster. But over the last few years, I have built from like 0 to over 17,000 subscribers now. But it's probably because... well, especially since lockdown, I was putting out sometimes 3 or 4 videos a day, and on some days, some weeks. And lockdown definitely helped with more viewers and stuff like that. But yeah, just being consistent and consistently putting out 0-hour content, that's the key to victory. So yeah, we've got Excal with the stealth. He's going for a TNT. Does not want to mess around here. He's going for a little bit of aggression. Meanwhile, Size has gone for 3 supplies and 1 war factory. So maybe if Excal does apply the pressure real quick, which it looks like he's going to do, he's actually going to hit the power plant, because we know that because he's prepared 3 terrorists. So he's going to hit the power plant and then probably try to pick off a dozer or some trucks just to try and slow Size down in order for him to get an oil. He's preparing 1 rebel. He's going to get the oil. So yeah, there are mines in play for Size, but that's not where Excal's interested in going. He's actually going for the power plant. Size drops down. Ooh. Size with the triple mines on the supplies. Any news about Google? Yeah, I answered that before. Google has retired apparently due to work. That's what he told me. That's literally all I know. He's too busy with work. That's literally all he said to me. Okay, so Size is not collecting on this 3rd supply right now. Excal does have 1 oil. He's preparing quad cannons, and he's got a few sneaky tunnels about. 1 here on the left and 1 here, but it's actually a little bit far back. It's not actually that aggressive. Size is not currently collecting on this supply at all, whilst this technical is in play. Excal is now moving his technical back. Danilo in the chat says that let's everyone like the video, like the stream, and get to 500 likes. I agree, man. Let's get the video to 500 likes. If we get to 500 likes, we'll cast another challenge. Another best of 15. How about that? Okay, so Excal now has 2 oils. I don't even know really how he's got that one. Has he sent a sneaky bike down there? I think that's what he's done. He sent a bike. Sai's not going to kill it because he wants to capture that for himself. Yeah, Sai is maybe a little bit too passive in hindsight. Excal now dropping down the palace. He's not getting that 3rd supply just yet. He is sticking with the 2 supplies. Roll says Google lied about work. I had this feeling it might be a woman. Okay, Sai's with his flamer spam. He does like flamers. He really does like flamers. And these tunnels here are going to get pushed back. These flamers are taking a lot of damage, actually. But nevertheless, I still think these tunnels are both going to go down. Excal will get to Palace and will get to battle buses. Excal dropping down a load of tunnels. Another technical coming through, and did Sai see that? Yeah, he did. So he cancelled the airfield and actually moving that back. I think that was an airfield, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was an airfield. Yeah, 2 trucks here for big Sai do get picked off. Sai still collecting on 2 supplies, but his oil is still not captured. First battle bus is coming. Sai's rebuilding his trucks.
Never seen Cirez playing, he just commenting how we should play.
The bot got his name right this time. Thank you, Jesse J. Yeah, we've seen him play. If you watch my streams, when I'm playing, you'll see him play a lot in the 3v3 DEFCON. He's pretty good in 3v3 DEFCON, to be honest. But I think maybe the reason why he's getting some hate is because he is a little bit critical in the chat sometimes. Or critical in terms of when you're playing him, maybe in the lobby and stuff is critical. I think that's where, but you just have to kind of laugh it off. Don't have to take it too serious. Well, this battle bus is raining some death down on these gats. A lot of gats here going down. So yeah, a hell of a lot of gats there went down. So yeah, maybe Size wants to think about changing up his army composition. Maybe he wants to mix some battle masters in there instead. Or does he just want to stick with the outposts? I think since we've kept mentioning like the amount of XP that battle masters give, if you get the double veterancy, like if you get the 2-star battle masters, whenever the enemy kills one, it gives away a hell of a lot of XP. I think it's like 200 or something like that. Oh, this battle bus here for Excal was coming in to do some damage, but the MiGs have found it. And the battle bus is going to go down. So yeah, when the napalm MiGs are up, the mobility of the battle buses is really taken away. You've kind of got to hide inside of your tunnel. You don't want to be out for too long because the MiGs will find it. Do I remember Moriarty? Yeah, he was a good 3v3 DEFCON player. Usually played in the middle with Google. Very, very good player, actually. Didn't he go under the name Desert Monster as well? I think they even won like some high-level games with Moriarty in the middle and Google on the side. Yeah, I miss Google sometimes. He's a super strong player. Loves DEFCON. Nice guy. Really good to have in your team. Really good teammate. Really positive to have in your team as well. Like even when it's looking really bad, he'll be like, no, we can do this. We can still win. Always looking at it in a positive way. Yeah, Google is a good player to have in the community. Good player, good skills. He's fast. He's smart. Zura. He's good. He is a bit excitable though. Does shout and swear a lot. A little bit crazy sometimes. Okay, 2 flamers pushing down the right for big size. don't know how much stuff Excal has actually got, because he keeps going in these tunnels with these battle buses, but keeps losing the occasional one. I mean, that one that he pushed with only had one RPG inside of it, unless he evac'd it and went back inside of the tunnel. A few quads here now, but size of the massive push now.
You are wrong. I'm not good in 3v3. I just take experts, and it's not that I'm critical. I'm very racist against Arabs.
Okay, I stand corrected. Yeah, Google Crazy Moriarty did defeat, yeah, me, Rage and Slice in the challenge. It was a while ago. I wasn't as good back then, but still had Rage and Slice in the team, who at the time were beasts of players. Yeah, I think they won by one game. Was it one game? I can't remember the score now. Okay, Lotus disables the battle bus. Excal does have a market down here, so he doesn't really want to lose this area. It's a very important area for Excal. He's going to try and hold it with his battle buses as best he can, but there's so many flamers. Big size. I think the battle buses and this whole area is probably going to go down. Excal trying his best. The ECM has been picked off, but Size needs to start the flame walls, man. What is going on with his flame walls? Excal's killing everything with just one battle bus. Size is just literally clicking on the battle bus, I think. Okay, the battle bus now going down. Yeah, the flamers do kill it, so yeah, still everything will go down here. Size actually not flame walling because he's actually trying to capture the oil for himself. Ballsy player. Size just likes to get everything for himself. Doesn't mess around when it comes to capturing buildings. Doesn't kill him. He wants it for himself, and he's done exactly that here. Size playing like a beast here today. Artillery coming through, and that's going to be on the main supply, I think, of Excal. But it does kill it, actually. It does kill it. Why is Excal still on 2 supplies? Well, I think he thought if he expanded there, he wouldn't be able to hold it, so he'd just lose it. So yeah, Excal's looking in a tight situation right now. He's got this palace here, which is his main stronghold, but there's so many units coming through now for Size. Size also on 10k. Size just literally clicking on things rather than flame walling. But that CC is going to take a hell of a lot of damage before it goes down. I don't know why he isn't doing at least, like, yeah, a few flame walls. That CC would go down so much quicker. The flame walls, he is now finally flame walling. CC does go down. But he already took so much damage. Now the quad's just coming in from the side and actually killing everything. So, yeah, Side's not going to finish the game right here, right now. But both players are floating a lot of money here. Size does not have the chain gun upgrade for the Gats. Mig's now coming in, taking out this defense for Excal. One stinger, one tunnel goes down. Excal's getting the bounty money of all these kills, though. Amazes me how both players are still floating so much money. 16k for Big Size and 12k for Excal. Excal is looking at a bad situation. I mean, what do you even drop down as Excal here? Probably like one more stinger, something like that. He's probably trying to hold on and wait for Big Size to run out of money. That's the thing here, but Size has just so much cash because he's got this extra oil here as well. He's got this repair bay. Size now coming again with the mix. Excal needs a CC. No, he doesn't need a CC, actually. He needs a CC when he's 5 stars, so he can use sneak attack in the ambush. Sorry, sneak attack in the anthrax. Mix that did get picked off, or 2 of them. Arms dealer's gone down now. One's got 20k and one's got 10k. Like, what are we watching? Size is losing his buildings again on this right side. Excal, I think, needs some more tunnels. It's got 10k still. I mean, maybe these two quads he can somehow try to hold on. With this palace and with a few tunnels around it, not that bad of a situation. Arms dealer being re-dropped down. This costs 2.5k, so that's a chunk of his money gone. Excal needs to move away with these quads and let Palace do some damage here. MiGs are coming in now, though, and this is going to be a big hit. That's GG right there, I think. MiGs come in and kill the quads. The Palace taking loads of damage from this massive firestorm. Claymore comes in. I mean, Excal is about to lose the game, but he's not building more tunnels to try and hold on. He's literally just trying to get this arms dealer out. But at least we drop it. Like, if you're about to lose the game, now is probably the time. Just drop down a couple more tunnels at least. I suppose tunnels don't win games. GG. I mean, if you're going to float 7k, you might as well spend it on tunnels. You might as well do something. Just baffles me why you'd be floating 10k when you're literally about to lose the game. But there's not a lot you could do. Size's tank is a beast, as you know. 6-3 is the score. Yeah, maybe Stealth should play it more defensive. I know Excal likes to be aggressive, especially in that matchup. And Size usually likes to do a bit of offense in that map as well. Yeah, I think maybe the third supply for Excal not coming in time. Maybe that was a pivotal moment. Get a supply there nice and early and stealth it. Maybe that is one way. Now we're going to see the reverse stealth versus tank on Snowy Drought, but both players will swap their armies. Okay, moving on to game number 10. Tank versus stealth. Excal will play as tank this time. He likes to get loads and loads of gats out with the chain gun. That's how he likes to fight stealth here. And the firestorm damaged flamers. I don't think so, no. But the initial MiG shots, if they hit the flamers, they can. The firestorm itself, no, I don't think so. Okay, so we've got Big Size now playing with the stealth in the south. He's 2 games away from a victory tonight to win $50. He's got the blue color in Snowy Drought in the south. And then at the north, we have got Excal with the purple China tank. Jesse J with the donations again.
Who do you want to see Domi against?
Who do you want to see Domi against? Jesse J, I thought we were doing 10 games, $500, and if you win one game, if you win one game, I don't get $500. But if I win 10 games, you said you were going to send me $500. But yeah, it looks like Jesse J wants to sponsor something. Who do you want to see me fight? It won't be today, of course. But maybe in the coming weeks, maybe we'll sort out a challenge what I will play. Okay, so we've got Excal doing something different straight away. He's going for the 3 supplies like Size did, but Excal is selling his CC. Truck rush straight down the middle, actually, which is weird. Actually, is it from that one? Yeah, this truck is going to get in and probably kill some workers. Size not moving his workers. And Excal's going to get a load of free kills there. 4 workers in total have gone down. Size could be putting his workers in his technical if he wants to play extra safe and defend them. But otherwise, that looks like a pretty good start there for Excal. It's literally... Where has that truck even come from? I think it's gone from there all the way left and then go on right. So yeah, well played. Got 4 kills there on the workers. Who are the best tank players in my opinion? You're probably looking at one, to be honest, which is big size. I mean, you just saw his tank then. And like historically, his tank was always a beast. I mean, Excal's tank is good too. It depends what you're against. If it's like a tank mirror, I probably would pick Excal. But like tank versus stealth, I think size is better in that matchup. It's stealth versus tank. I think I've seen him win it against Excal a few times, actually. I think it depends if it's a mirror or not, but yeah. I think he'd probably say size. Logica's got a decent tank as well, tank mirror as well. You'd probably pick him to beat most people in China tank mirror. He'd probably just be all the best players, to be honest. What's the difference between Rengo and Ringo? Rengo was Himmelko. Was he a good player too? Ringo was a pretty good player. Rengo's Argentinian. Ringo, I don't know where he's from. Ringo, I think, has got better... has he got better play? Got better English, Ringo does, than Rengo. I don't know too much about him, to be honest. I just know that Rengo's a bit of an idiot and quite an easy guy to beat. Rengo is always coming out with just rubbish, absolute nonsense on the forums and in anything that he writes. Sometimes he's funny, but 99% of the time he's not. So we have Rengo is an idiot, and Ringo I think is alright. That's all I know on those two. Well, now that Rage is back and playing some games, maybe I could play a challenge against him. Maybe that would be pretty cool. Me against Rage. Because we're always seeing Size, we're always seeing Excal. We're always seeing Boyka. When have we ever seen Rage? When's the last time I played Rage? And Rage is a beast. Probably the second, or maybe third best player of all time. Yeah, maybe something like that. Jesse J says 500 can only be sent by Western. We can sort it out. We can sort it out. Yeah, if that means you need my bank details, if you want to do that 10 game challenge, then yeah, send me an email, or you got me on Discord actually. You can message me on Discord and we'll sort something out. The pressure will be on me not to drop one game. Okay, well, Sai's trying to apply the pressure. He's got a number of tunnels in aggressive positions here on the right side. Ooh, that's a bad pop there from Big Size. A lot of flamers killing a lot of quads. Every single quad there for Big Size going down. He is on double arms dealer spam though. We've seen him do this a few times with this double arms dealer spam. Yeah, he did lose a hell of a lot there, but he did manage to hold on, and I think that's the main thing he's trying to do. He's trying to hold on until he gets to that palace tech. I think that's what he's trying to do. Just seen the notification, Finn Dharma with a mental donation. Where is Rage from? He's from the Netherlands. Yeah, but it's a bit weird because Rage is like, he used to be very active and now I think he's got a woman as well. I think women are taking people away from Zero. Finn Dharma, 500 DKK. For anyone wondering what that is, I think it's like $80 to $90. So yeah, massively appreciated. Finn Dharma delivering with his big donations yet again. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. It's free to super chat though. YouTube takes 30% cut on the super chat. Greedy boys, greedy boys. But yeah, the donation link it only takes like 5%. As if YouTube and Google don't have enough money already. Greedy, greedy. Okay, so we've got Repair Bay now in play for size, but going to be captured by Excal just now. Oh, Rango is in the chat. Welcome, Rango. I wonder if his English is good enough to understand what I just said about him. He's in the chat called Miguel Rangon. Massive flame wall here from Excal. It's very bright on my screen. I don't know how bright that is on your screen. I mean, it's a snowy map anyway, so some people complain they're always too bright, but especially when the napalm flame walls are going. Absolutely insane. So Size is being pushed back. He's not on Palace. These flamers, man. Artillery coming across. I think Tank's going to win both sides here, you know. Both ways, both players. Artillery comes in on the air, sorry, Armsdale. I was going to say airfield. Palace now going up for big size, but I think it might be too little too late. He tried his aggression with his double arms dealer and his massive tunnels.
4K Sires Asmwimwi noob.
I'm gonna have to translate that one. Oh, I can't translate it. It won't let me copy out of OBS. Someone else can translate that and let us know in the chat what that actually said. Thanks to the $1. I'm gonna guess that wasn't Rengo. But yeah, looks like Size has been overrun here. Weirdly, usually his double arms dealer quad spam works against Tank when you otherwise would think it wouldn't. But yeah, he lost so many quads to them flamers and that flame wall. Yeah, they just went downhill from there. So yeah, 6-4 is the score. Excal's still in this. Wow. Gonna be rich by the end of the night. Finn Dharma with the a proper donation of $100 this time. Thank you very much, man. YouTube won't take a 30% cut of this one, but I am going to be rich by the end of this one. Yeah, much appreciated, man. Thank you very much. What matchup are we going to see next? It will now be Excal's pick. Excal needs to pick something he can win both ways, really. Which could be GLA and Laser on Baron Badlands. Balanced. The other one could be Inf versus GLA on Natural Threats. Cold Territory, if it's air versus stealth, would be the map. Memphis in the chat says Domi is floating. True. I need to get in the game and spend some cash. In GLA Laser. GLA Laser on Baron Badlands Balanced. Baron Badlands Balanced. Do I even have it? Yeah, I do. Nice YouTube badge as well, by the way, Findama. Martinez says, Domi, tell Chris how pro I am in 3v3s, please. Well, we ran Queen Muff through the 3v3 Twilight Flame build order where you stealth on the side. And within like literally 1 or 2 games, she had learned it and was taking games from me and from Dents. I mean, we're specifically talking about stealth on the side of TF. On DEFCON, we lost every game, including all training games. So yeah, maybe maybe our team has got that niche place on Twilight Flame. What's balanced on this one? I think it's the terrain. So yeah, here is flatter. Here is much flatter. Here is a lot flatter as well. So the terrain is just all around more flat. And here. And here. So yeah, that's what's balanced. I don't know if there's more space there as well. I think there is. But it's mainly, yeah, just the terrain. I don't think the supplies or anything have been moved that much. Or if they have, only like minutely. Nothing massive. It's just mainly the terrain, yeah. Okay then, so we've got GLA against Laser. You can probably win this both ways. It's a bit of a weird map though, I always say it. It's because there's big divide. So like if you've got some Vs up here and you're getting attacked here, normally you just go over the map and you just defend. But when you've got to suddenly go all the way back and then round there, yeah, it can be very different. Size needs to stop this tunnel. If you get that tunnel up, then yeah, Excal's going to be applying the pressure straight away. Excal... I mean, Size does seem aware that it is there. He's sending his dozer forward. So yeah, he is going to stop that. Yeah, floating in real life, we do need £30 million. Actually, there's a website, you know, where you can buy second-hand, really, like, run-down ex-Russian military equipment. I can't remember what the website was called. But I'm sure you can buy like APCs and stuff like that with the turret taken off. You can buy ex-military vehicles. Like I think there was tanks and stuff. Obviously they can't fire live ammunition, but I'm pretty sure you can buy them and get them imported to your country. I mean, this is what I used to do in IT when I was in college. Ooh, as a terrorist, and does kill 1v only. Probably you would take that trade because he did save the power plant. Probably you would take that trade as the USA. So he's now dropping down the barracks. Excal coming in again with another technical. Might take out the power plant this time, but does run away. Ooh, it's going to go for something. Maybe a little bit indecisive there for Excal. Maybe just stick with the power plant. I think changing target actually cost him in those 3 units there. Salvizo in the chat says, how can we make sure you're not on Discord with Excal? Okay, I'll tell you how. Excal, don't go that way. There's a fire base. There's 3 fire bases, Excal. Turn around, turn around, turn around. There you go. He didn't turn around, so there you go. Proved it. Proved it in 5 seconds. Sai's going to lose some Chinooks. Has he realized? Nice. Loses 1 Chinook, and Excal is establishing a forward tunnel. Meanwhile, there is a V in the base of Excal harassing the workers. Both players good on the harassment here. A lot of workers going to go down. I mean, if you lose 5 workers, that's cost 1,000. But if you lose 1 Chinook, it's cost 1,200. Units went down there. Hell of a lot of units. Size doesn't have a dozer, doesn't have a war factory. He's got a V, an ambo, a barracks, and a dream. Size has no production now whatsoever. He just literally has this 1V. He's coming in with the 1V, but I don't really know how much he's going to be able to get done. There's even a demo trap here, and Size does not have a drone, but he's not going that way anyway. Lucky for Size. I don't know how Size is doing so much damage with 1V. I'm confused. Don't tell me he's going to win with that 1V. How many technicals does Excal actually have? Is he just going in for the counterattack? He's going in for the counterattack, I think. Got one terrorist and a couple of RPGs. Okay. So it's going to be a very close game, actually, but Size does have a lot of missile defenders here. Size could produce loads of Chinooks here just to get map vision. But don't tell me Size is going to win with one Vet 3V. I mean, these missile defenders here, oh, you don't want to go there because Excal could get the crush. You don't want to go there, Size. Ah, Size. Because Excal's just going to crush them all. It's obvious. Oh, no. Size. That could have cost him the game. If he'd have put them all over here and spread them all out and laser locked as they came in, he could have won the game. But I think now
Donating towards your tank fund.
Maybe he's gonna lose. He's got a worker here. Yeah, I think that's cost Size the game. Stupid mistake there by Size. Anthony Smith, $10 towards the tank fund. Thank you, man. We're now on 0.00001% there. But yeah, I'm sure they weren't on that website I'm on about. Just type into Google like ex-Russian military vehicles. Big Size. Yeah, I'm sure you could buy a tank for less than $1 million. I think we're talking like between 100 to 500k or 100 to 400k, something like that. I mean, maybe someone could find a website. Excal's not going to let this die now. Ooh, Big Size losing his ambo, losing his V. Size cost himself the game there. He probably could have won it. Why did he go to that choke point there? Why? If he'd have spread him out, he could have had a better chance of winning. So yeah, Excal still very much in this. 6-5 is the score. Very, very close and weird game there at the end, actually. Vet 3V on a bike, indeed.
Excal away.
Thank you, Russian dude. Excal away. Thank you for the 40 rubles. Much appreciated. Bring it back WC. Says Excal, you will now get the chance to play with the laser. Size with the GLA. Could go 6-6. Yeah, very reasonable assumption. It could be. Looks like we're heading towards a decider, maybe. We need 7-7 for a decider. Decider, if it does go to it, to a 7-7 tiebreaker, we will see Tank Mirror on Make. Millard9, welcome to the stream, by the way. Good to see you here. Anthony85 says he gave dozers away. Yeah, what did he do with the first? Oh yeah, the first dozer went to stop that tunnel. But I mean, he kind of had to do that. It was kind of hard to say because the tunnel finished on like... Yeah, the tunnel was on like 98 or 99% whilst the dozer got there. So it was a close call. I mean, if it had stopped that, it'd have been on a big advantage. But the fact that tunnel got up, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So yeah, I think you just have to be quicker to stop that. It's a very, very good tunnel to do. Just go straight down the middle of the map, drop down a tunnel there. If you get inside of that bunker, it's hard for the USA to push out. Okay, just waiting for them to come back, and then we'll kick off with the next game. Want to grab yourself a drink or something? Now's probably the time to do it. Yeah, big size is big back, and just waiting for Excal. Excal is ready. Arabic dude in the chat says, I have a question. Fire away, man. What is your question? Putting a dozer inside a Chinook doesn't take that much micro. Don't get one, but many people don't do it. Well, it costs 1,200 because you always want to have your 4 Chinooks collecting. So if you're gonna have your dozer in one, it can't collect anymore. So it costs you an extra 1,200.
From the state of Ohio to all 0 Hour fans.
North Coast, yo man. Greetings to you in the state of Ohio. Nice place. Thank you for the $1. Much appreciated. I'm going to be rich with all these $1. All these $1 and Jesse J, for sure. Okay, we've got big size now playing with the GLA. Sending 2 workers over here, actually. Is that a mistake, sending 2 workers over here? It's playing a little bit more passive than Excal did, but Size sometimes likes to do this. You'll drop down more defensive tunnels, and then by like in the next few minutes, you'll end up with a tunnel here. You'll end up with tunnels here and here, like surrounding the USA. That's what you'll try and do. Laser turret going down for Excal. I mean, if that gets up here, it's super hard defense to break through. One of the best defenses in the game. Do I want to win the World Series? Yes, of course. Usually a big prize attached to the World Series. One of the most prestigious of the tournaments. Would be nice to win. It looks like it might happen in like April or May, I think. Ooh, Size. Does lose his technical. Looks like Excal might be making this 6-6. First attack going down for GLA is not a good start. You want to cause some damage with that, really, so you control the game. Another technical brought out by Big Size. Collects his RPGs, maybe? Or is he just coming into TNT this? I think he's coming into TNT it. Yeah, it should be able to TNT it. Yeah, he is going to hit it. He is going to hit it. Terrorists kill the Rangers. The terrorists are going to go into the base. There is a V here now for Excal, harassing Big Size's workers. It's going to kill a lot of workers. Tech RPG. It's going to chase it away. Excal might get a load of RPGs as well. That's a painful loss there for Big Size. Killed 2 RPGs. Another worker gone down. But this is just keeping Big Size busy whilst Excal just amasses his Vs, and that's when USA is strong. My question is, if you didn't see it, I can steal the dozer in 1v1 like German and a bike. What are you talking about? Can you still a dozer in a 1v1 with a shaman on the bike? Yes, you can. If that's the question, yes.
Did someone say Jesse? What a legend.
Someone did say Jesse J. Yo, Minod9, thank you for the $6.84. And yo, Russian dude, thank you for the 40 rubles.
Exclamation mark.
The bot doesn't know Russian, so he's not going to pronounce it. But yeah, whatever you said. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And thanks, Minod9. Someone did say Jesse J. Jesse J is in the house tonight. Jesse J, the main man. Okay, both players still on 2 supplies, but looking better for Excal, really, because of the amount of V's and the lack of damage that's been done to Excal. Size coming in with more technicals. Excal might lose this this supply, but it's this that makes all the difference. Once this parks here, that's already GG's. Nothing really Size can do about that, I don't think. How many units the Size got? Look how many workers he's overproduced there now. What's he... the hell? Size overproduced on workers by loads. GG from Big Size. 6-6 is the score. What a mental set so far. 6-6. How much is 40 rubles? About 50 pence in pounds, I think. Or like 60 cents or 50 cents, something like that. It's just because of the conversion. Because the Russian ruble, I think because of sanctions and stuff from the US, it isn't worth very much when it converts back. So yeah, it's hard for Russians to make a donation. It's like imagine the UK, we tried to donate to a country where our pound is worth a lot less. It'd be hard for us to maybe make a sizable donation. But it's just because of the currency conversion, that's all. Okay, so that was Excal's pick, I think. So Size picks now, and he's got Inf GLA to choose from, or actually that's it. Air Stealth or Inf GLA. Inf GLA is a good choice. Natural threats. Natural threats. Okay, Inf GLA. If this goes 1 apiece, oh, this one. If it goes 1 apiece, then it will be a tiebreak situation. Now that currency, I don't know what that is. I think it's Australian dollars. I think that's like half an American dollar. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Pia PSM. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna have to Google that actually. Australian dollars, I think it is. Okay, so Australian dollars like 78% or 78 cents. Sorry, 78 cents. Okay, so we've got Big Size now with the China infantry and the northeast of the blue on natural threats.
When I will see you crushing Excal again.
Canada Streets, thanks for the donation, man. When will you see me crushing Excal? Well, the last time we played it was super close, but sadly I came out underneath. I didn't crush Excal, but the first few games I did pretty well. It was 4-3 for him in the end. In that tournament we played. When will you see it? probably soon. We're both on clan wars and both in opposing clans, so probably we'll be playing each other soon. And then in the south, yeah, we've got Excal with the purple Chile vanilla. Oh, AD is saying that's a Canadian dollar. Oh, that latest one, yeah, Canadian dollar, $2. I don't know how much that one's worth, for anyone's going to ask. I imagine this is about the same as an Australian dollar, but I'm not sure. Size is with the forward supply and with the truck rush. Is he going to be able to stop this oil capture that Excal has very quickly gone for? Maybe. Looks like he's actually gone back. Yo, Kerr, thank you for the donation, man. $3.89 US dollars this time. All these different currencies, man. And Russian dude, thank you for the 100 rebels.
Brother, this is for you, Shawarma. From the heart.
Appreciate it, man. Love the Russians. Okay, terrorist down the middle. Looks like it might kill this dozer, maybe. Gonna kill some trucks. Is Sai's gonna move his trucks? Oh, he's gonna crush it. He's just gonna sacrifice one for the greater good and save the other two. So yeah, looks alright actually at the moment. But Excal might pick up a minigunner here. No, he doesn't actually. Money exchange dealer. Yeah, I probably could do actually. I could convert currency. There's big money in foreign exchange, to be honest. Tech RPG round the back from Excal does go down, but let's take out the outpost and taking out some trucks. At least dealing some damage to the trucks. These RPGs for Excal are all walking into the mines though. But it is keeping size from collecting, but these RPGs going straight down the middle of the map to Excal's base, looking pretty bad for Excal. If they turn around and shoot the quads now, which they are, quad going to go down. It all depends on if you were looking there or not. So yeah, size was looking. Quads are going down, but the tank hunters are being picked off one by one. So that will get cleaned up. But Excal did lose 3 quads in the process, I think. I think it was 3. What's the next currency I like? Ooh. What's that currency? There's a currency that's worth like loads. Bitcoin. Oh, I gotta love Bitcoin. Who can send me 1 Bitcoin? Yeah, I really need that currency because I got this guy. He's asking for Bitcoin. He wants to convert some American dollars to Bitcoin. So if someone can just send me 1, I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much. Just send me just 1 Bitcoin so I can do a little transaction, and we should be fine. Excal's on 2 oils, but this one over here looks like it might go down. Size with some splash damage on his own outpost. Excal tried to go for that one, but that's gone down as well. Excal now dropping down a second arms dealer. Tech RPG straight down the middle, and looks like Size has been hunted now, and he lost some trucks here as well. So yeah, pretty decent attack there from Excal. This supply might go down as well. Let's survive for now. Yeah, Size with the splash damage on that outpost is pretty bad. Yeah, that supply does get picked off, and Size lost more trucks. So Excal doing pretty well here, to be honest, and he's got a decent amount of tunnels out. Do I remember Yugoslav dinas from the 90s? No, I don't. Well, I mean, in the 90s, I was either 0 or 10 years old. No, 9 years old. I was born in 1990. So yeah, I'm not going to remember that, I'm afraid. I know like Syrian pounds because of the war and stuff, like £1 of English money.
Let's get some Size currency.
£1 of English money is like 23,000 Syrian pounds last time I looked. Ooh, there is still a dozer. Excal's gonna see that and panic and think, whoa, he's not hunted. Yo, Lucky, thank you for the 20 DKK. Some size currency indeed. Oh, there were RPGs in there, so size has lost his dozer. But is Excal going to be able to withstand this onslaught here from big size? It depends on that outpost. That outpost gets picked off.
Your invitation from me. Cheers, Ty, for the stream.
Yo, Akano Mahmood, thank you for the $4. Much appreciated. Desperado's beer invitation. I do miss Desperado's, actually. Good beer. Yeah, Size had 3 dozers, but now he's got none. Doesn't matter how many dozers you make, Excal will still find it and still kill it. So yeah, looking pretty bad for Size right now. GLA for Excal coming out on top. Excal is only on 1 supply, but Size only has a war. Oh yeah, he has a barracks as well. So actually, he can probably still hold, but he's about to lose this supply here. Yeah, it's bad. You don't really want to lose that supply. Because I mean, if you were on 3 supplies and managed to stabilize, then that could be kind of all right against Excal's 1 supply. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an interesting game, this one, to be honest. Size taking damage on his war factory. That's not going to be repaired, because there is no dozer. So yeah, is Size going back? Is that a right decision here? Oh, he's making an outpost back there. So actually, yeah, maybe he can chase that away. He has got mines. And he's still got the CC. You don't want to cancel that because it does count as a building. So if it comes down to a last building situation, that will count. But Excal's got a palace. He's got a Jean Monkel. He's got more tunnels going up. Tunnel looks a bit weird. It's actually not connected to the ground there at the back. And if you can see that, it looks like it's floating actually. Yeah, Size with the surround now. Is Size going to be able to get the win here? Where has the super tech gone? Ooh, there it is. But that's looking real bad for Excal now. Size showing what a beast he is no matter what he's against. Even when his back's up against the wall, he's now coming in with 3 outposts, pretty full as well. With the flamer here. And this attack here on the right. Excal's going to get squeezed in here, looking pretty bad. And the streets tell Size to stop the bunkery game.
Tell Size to stop the bunkery game, rip Syrian poon.
Syrian poon? What's Syrian poon? Syrian poon. I mean, Size knows what he's doing, man. I think he's going to get the win. It's looking pretty bad for Excal. This might come down to a bit of a draw. Excal desperately needs to hold on, but against these flamers, I don't know if he can. The palace is taking loads of damage. I think Excal's going to get kicked. Ooh, the flame wall doesn't quite finish it off. Excal still has a decent amount of money, so maybe he can still hold. Excal's down to his last building, which is just now a supply. He's trying to hang in there as long as he can. The radar van about to get picked off. Size, I think he just has a little bit too much. If he had like 1 less outpost or 2 less outposts, maybe Excal had a chance. But I mean, Excal's still got RPG. So he's losing quads, so you don't want to lose quads. Everything is about unit preservation now. Very, very interesting and weird game. Size even built neutron mines, something you don't always see every day. Relic Shipment in the chat says, what's your favorite game? Sorry, what's your favorite unit in the game? Mine personally is the GLA worker. I'm amazed how skinny naked workers can build a Scudstorm. Well, actually, have you ever zoomed in on the GLA worker and see how muscly he is? If you look how much muscle he's got, he's a beast. What's my favorite in the game? It's different, isn't it? It depends if you're like talking about the favorite one to win a game with, which would probably be like Comanches or something, or the favorite one to look at. I'm going to assume probably favorite one to look at, just all round. And there probably have to be Crusaders or Paladins. Paladins are nice too. Crusaders or Overlords, I think. I mean, there's so many nice units. That's probably Outpost is probably one of the lesser. Probably one of the lesser ones. But Paladin's good, Crusader's good, Overlord's good.
Over $400 it is.
That's why it's such an amazing game. But yeah, Overlords, Crusaders. I mean, Crusaders when they explode. And the animation and the way they move around and the sound. Everything about a Crusader is amazing. Yeah, they look so good. Yo, Fiegel Moran, thank you for getting us over the $400 mark. Much appreciated. Excal is still holding on. He's got an outpost of his own now. Size coming in with some outposts, but those two looked empty. I think he was trying to bait out the DoMiNaToR shop. DoMiNaToR comes in, but Size is not quick enough to go back inside of his outpost. Did lose a bunch of stuff there. Size is killing Excal slowly. I don't know if Excal can withstand this one. Excal's dropping down more tunnels. DoMiNaToR, I think he does cool down faster when he's vet 3. But is it fast enough to stop this onslaught from Size? Might be. Excal is getting the bounty money, so for every kill that he gets, he is getting money. It's an interesting game, to be honest. Excal still certainly has the capability to win. The question is, though, will Size just do too much damage in one of these pushes? Should Size be putting a few flamers in this mix? Or should he just keep pumping out outposts? Interesting game, man. Almost 12 minutes in, I still don't know who's going to win. It's a very, very weird game. I mean, it was Excal Dozer Hunts. Sometimes this does happen. Actually, quite a lot of the time this does happen. Yeah, with these weird situations. DoMiNaToR is out of position. A tunnel is going to get picked off. I mean, Excal's going to be running out of money soon, so that probably will end the game because Size's income is still massive. Size needs to be quicker at putting these guys in. There we go. He's quicker now. Yeah, this arms is not going to be able to be rebuilt, so I think Size is going to win because he's collecting from the middle long distance. He's still collecting from this supply, 15k's worth. So yeah, I don't think Excal's going to be able to hold because although he's getting the bounty money from this vet 3 Jarman, not a vet 3 Jarman on a bike, but he could put it in an outpost. A vet 3 Jarman in an outpost could be a thing. Canada Streets, the donation. Funny one coming. If Size builds a flamer and then kills Jarman, it's GG. I think it's GG regardless, to be honest, because Excal's about to run out of money. Canada Streets, thank you, my man. 2 trucks here, not collecting.
Size gets whore NY when he is about to win low.
Horny. Or NY. Size does get horny when he's about to win, I think. And the fact that these RPGs are killing these outposts means that Jarman can just come in now and kill all these. But there is a flamer in the back. And is Excal going to lose all of his buildings? No, he is building another scaffold. He's building another scaffold. Size is coming in trying to kill it though, but there's another scaffold drop down. The flamer is still here now. He's in a very awkward situation now because he can just flame all over this, and I don't think Jarman can get to him. But Jarman actually might go this way. Yeah, another scaffold being dropped down. Excal's at risk of getting worker hunted in one of these attacks. Jarman snipes. I mean, Excal's going to be able to get a flamer of his own now. A lot of RPGs here. Size needs to be fast with his flame wall to get the Jarman, and Jarman needs to move away. Ooh, RPGs for Excal going down. That's a big, bad hit for him. Because those RPGs are useful for killing these outposts. Now there's no RPGs, that's it. Nice try from Excal, but I think this is going to be the killing blow, especially if these are even remotely full. That's going to be it. Ooh, yeah, they're pretty full. I don't think Excal can stand this any longer. His money's dwindling. Lost all of his RPGs. I mean, maybe if he saved them RPGs, maybe that was one way of him winning. Size is just on so much more money compared to him. nice try by Excal, but Size is going to take this one. Size is going to close, almost close it out. 7-6 is going to be the score. Excal's infantry is also very strong. I'm expecting an inf win on both ways, you know. So I am expecting a decider. GG from Excal, GG from Size. Well played to Big Size, despite the dozer hunt. Size makes it 7. He only needs to get to 8. We're going to go to a decider potentially. Excal just needs to win 1, and then we will go to the decider. I'm kind of hoping Excal wins this because I do love a decider. I'm not going to lie to you. Did he get worker hunted? I don't know if he actually got worker hunted in the end. I think he just ran out of money. But Excal did really well to last that long. Sebastian Kozner in the chat says, do you have any tips for playing a game? Yeah, man, I have loads of tips. You need to watch my streams. Giving away tips every day, but I also have like dedicated tutorials. There's like my How to Play USA series where I only made one video of that actually. Probably not a good example. How to Play GLA series, How to Play China series. I did loads of those. So yeah, check all them out. First step is probably get yourself a nice wide mouse mat and get yourself a mouse that you're comfortable with. And set all your settings up so you're comfortable with your settings. Your scroll speed's not too high. And yeah, don't run before you can walk. Start off slow. Well, actually, yeah, start off slow. Cool, calm, calculated decisions that you make in your games. Don't try to be like too fast and scrolling everywhere. So yeah, Size will now play his GLA. He only needs one more game. One more game. One more game. Big Size, one away from victory. He is with the blue, GLA Vanilla in the south of Natural Threats, or as Fargo says, Natural Threads. We've got Excal in the north with the China Infantry, and he is with the purple. He's going for a similar style, not 3 dozers though, he's going for 2 dozers. I actually missed that in the beginning where Size did 3 dozers, but I saw 2 of them get hunted, but I didn't realize there was actually another one over here. Yeah, Excal's going for a slightly different variation. Just 2 dozers, but a more aggressive position down the middle. He's probably going to go for that truck rush that he ever so loves. But there are terrorists here from Big Size. Are they just going to march straight across the map to the supply lines? Or is he going to be prepared for a truck rush? If he's preparing for a truck rush, you would expect that the terrorists would be more defensive, like here and here. But he seems to want to pile on the pressure.
Excal should get Dozer Hunter certificate.
Yeah, he should. He should get a certificate. You're right. Canada Streets. So yeah, truck looks like it actually might go through. Is Size going to force fire the ground? If he force fires the ground there, he can kill it. Oh man, what a missed opportunity. That might change the game now. Like, if that kills a load of his workers, that's a massively missed opportunity. He could have force fired the ground there and killed it. Why did he not do that? Oh, Big Size. Well, actually, we want Excal to win anyway because we want a decider. Yeah, so all these workers, this is good, man. This is good for the decider. Keep going, Excal. All I care about is seeing the decider. Tank mirror on make. It's going to be a beast of a game. Absolute beast of a game. No more workers for Excal. Technical did get vet too. Excal hiding with his outposts. Outposts are invisible whilst they're still, but whilst they're moving, they obviously are revealed. One outpost did go down there, but he took out the technical. Excal's really good at boxing in his trucks with the bunkers. So So yeah, his infantry is typically quite hard to beat. Zeiss did lose a lot of workers, but he is establishing a tunnel over here, and he's got a worker over here poised to set down a tunnel. Excal's lost one truck. There is an outpost now in the main base of big size, but how full is that? Oh, it is pretty full. I don't think it's completely full, but it's at least got like, what, 6 or 7 guys inside of there? Barracks does go down, which is a bit of annoying for size, so you can't drop down any more tunnels now. As I say that, he's already built one over here. Toxin Tractor might come in for size and cause some damage, but if Excal just focuses that down... Yeah, quad cannon now coming in with the with the Toxin Tractor. This is a bad engagement. Size doesn't want to take this. Lost everything. But this is good. This is good for a decider, because I want to see a decider. It's the only time I'll be biased is when I want to see a decider, because a decider means a longer, more epic set. So I actually don't mind. Size is ahead. But it certainly looks like Excal's going to take this. That was a really bad engagement for Size. I mean, he deserves to lose just based on that engagement. That he was sending in like a troop, a Toxin Tractor by itself, and then a quad by itself, and then a quad by itself. It's just kind of weird. So yeah, Size can't win this now. There's no way. When he loses this, this is it. That's his main base. Looks like we are going to be going to a decider. Toxin Tractor comes out but just gets gunned down. It even fires some toxins at some of the guys but doesn't achieve anything. GG from Big Size. GG from Excal. We are going to a decider. Tank Mirror on Make is the map. (7-7) after 3 hours of play. Very evenly matched tonight. Make. This is the map, Make. I don't know why it's called that. Made by the Russian community. I think it was Spekovic, if I'm not mistaken, or one of them. AZ or something like that. AZ. Yeah, we are going to see a decider. Tank Mirror. If I'm not mistaken, this should be a beast of a game. Yo, welcome Boyka to the chat. Tank Mirror on Make. Yes, it is a bit of a crazy idea, but let's see it. Both players don't want to play it. Yo, Bokia, how's the missus going? Are you married yet? What build order do you do on this one? I think because there isn't oil here. If you look at the picture, look at the shape of the water. Yeah, there is an oil here and here, so I think it might be beneficial to go for the oil capture. Then again, actually, I think it's probably better to go 2 supplies, 2 war factories. 2 supplies, 2 war factories, and then go propaganda. I think that's what Size is going to do. Is Excal going to change it up and try to go for the oil cap? Yeah, interesting map. Anyway, we've got big Excal on the right side. Oh yeah, Excal with the purple China tank. The map is make. On the left side, we've got big Size with the blue. Also China tank. Drop down the barracks first. Did not expect that from him. And he is... did I say China tank? Yeah, and blue color on the left side. Second supply is in Sweden. Excal with a bit of far away supply there. Might come back to haunt him a little bit later on. His economy will be hit. Size dropping down the barracks first. Maybe he is going for the oil capture. I mean, you do have time to go for the oils. But the difference is about this one, rather than the 2v2 map, is that there's no oils here on the 1v1 edition. So Size is going for the south oil and the north one, whereas Excal is just... Oh, he's done the same, actually. Same build order from both players, but Size is doing a more forward war factory here, whereas Size is now going back over here to drop down another supply. Yeah, tank burn on Snowy Drought is also good, but we have seen that 150 times before. So don't judge a book by its cover. Let's see this map to the end, and then we'll decide if it was good or not. Okay, flame it down the middle from big Size. And it is going across the map. Probably going to go up all the way up here. Maybe get flame down on this supply that Excal looks like he's going to be placing down. Excal getting 1 oil at the top. Size. Ooh, he doesn't have the capture upgrade yet. And he's kept his CC as well. Excal not kept his CC. He has 2 war factories out quicker than Size. Size, yeah. It's a bit weird of a build order from Size, to be honest. Very weird. I prefer it from Excal, but Excal doesn't have, obviously, the radar. Whereas Size will have radar, because he kept his CC. Ooh, bunker might get closed down. Ooh, it is going to get finished, actually. But Size still might get the oil in time. That flamer needs to be quick over there, but actually the Battle Master might actually crush it. Size is going to capture the top left oil. There is a flamer here for Size. Going to kill 1 barracks of Excal. Just send a Battle Master at the top. Is Excal going to flame down the oil? No, he's not. But he could do the flame wall over there, actually, and hit the trucks. And I think it will even hit the trucks and the supply. Yeah, that's a bad flamer for Size. He's killing his trucks. I mean, Size already kept his CC, but there is a war factory being placed down here by Excal. Size is going to let it... Oh, he's going to try and let it finish, but Excal did realize. Those now getting shut down. Propaganda center now being placed down by Excal. Those, yeah, it does go down. Size with the 2 outposts here, but it's causing splash damage, and the flame wall here from Excal might kill his outpost as well. Excal's still funneling all of his units down the middle. I think Size might lose this one. I don't think he can hold this. How is he gonna hold this against 4 Battle Masters and a Gat? He doesn't have very much out at all. He's got his second war factory out now. He's dropping down the barracks to maybe get some tank hunters out to help with this fight. If he picks off that Gat, maybe he can try to hold. But right now it looks like Excal's got the advantage. Excal dropping down the propaganda center. Do I have a cat? Nah, there's a cat sound here somewhere. Who's going to win this fight? It looks like Size is kind of evening it out, but he's still Battle Masters down, but he is making tank hunters now. And Size will have to force Excal back. Excal's going to have to go back because of the amount of tank hunters. But Excal's bringing in the flamers. Excal's now on a propaganda center as well. Size only just dropping that down because he kept his CC though. He is slower. Excal pushing Size back. Can't really see how Size is going to hold this. Losing the War Factory there is big bad news for him. Excal just pumping out the units. Tank Hunters here, expensive losses for big Size. And yeah, Size needs to desperately do something about this massive attack. Well, clearly he needs to. He's building a barracks. He's got a few tank hunters, or actually only one tank hunter. Excal's going to see that there is an airfield. Yeah, I just think Excal's build order and positioning of his buildings and the amount of units he's getting out faster has just been all round better. Size with a weird war factory down there. Less units. Tank hunter comes out for big Size, but it's just going to get crushed. Needs the cooldown before it can actually drop a TNT. But I mean, eventually this will have to be cleared up. Just because of the tank hunters. There's nothing really Excal can do about tank hunters, but it's how much damage will they cause in the meantime. Size behind this is preparing more battle masters. Artillery coming across the field. CC now already placed down by Excal. He's dropping down an airfield as well. Artillery's probably going to be here. Ooh, he's going to be on the power. On the power plant. Size is going to be left with low power now. He has low power. Never Dozer rebuilt by Size. Artillery launched from him as well. Now we've got this bunker occupied, so this attack probably will be pushed away. Excel's just going to try and attack it anyway. But these battle masters are still being chased by Size. There's a vet 3-1, so you still need to chase it probably with 2 just to make sure you get the win. Excel's actually capturing Size's oil in the top left. Mine's built just in time for Size, and that helps him with the fight here. Size is going to need to get a Lotus or a Red Guard up to that top oil ASAP, and Excal also has this oil as well. Excal's preparing a Helix now, so where are the Gats from Size? He doesn't have any right now, and there is a Lotus inside of Size's base, so he could capture the CC, swoop in with a Helix, and kill the Dozers. Dragon Sage, yo man, welcome. We have been saved. Yes, it's certainly a lot more messy of a game, this one, than Snowy Drought. Snowy Drought is because it's kind of, you got 3 safe supplies, kind of, well, it's very balanced. This map balanced as well, but because this is less played and because it's massive, a lot more weird stuff can happen. But yeah, this Helix is going to cause some serious damage. Size does not, oh, he has 1 Gat now. Is that, I don't know. Oh, he has 2 Gats. He has 2 Gats, but he's going to lose 2 Battle Masters. Excal's actually behind in terms of XP. He's going to close the gap a little bit now, because he just killed 2 Battle Masters. So yeah, it's kind of Size is stabilized now. I thought he would have lost, but he is stabilizing. So yeah, whereas in like Snowy Drought, it's kind of like 1 big battle and it's decided, or maybe 2 big battles and it's decided. On such a big map like this, I mean, even though Excal had an amazing start, Size is still somehow ahead in terms of XP. Size didn't need to sell that. But yeah, like 1 Helix flying around the map could change the entire game. So actually, yeah, you see it's a lot more messy and scrappy. And I think more unpredictable for us as viewers. There is a Gat here. But that triple vetted Battlemaster did get picked off. Excal's already expanded up here as well. Helix gone down. Oh, that's an expensive loss there for Excal. So yeah, still kind of even. I just feel like Excal's controlling the game more. But he has suffered big losses like that. Helix is a big loss. All of them Battle Masters he lost was a big loss. So yeah, XP still very even. Excal's just actually overtaken him in terms of the XP. If you enjoyed tonight's set, guys, by the way, don't forget to like the stream. Let the sponsors know. Let me know that you enjoyed it. When we get to over 300 likes by the end of the stream. How many are we on now? 202. We're very far away. If everybody drops 1 like, we can reach new heights. So yeah, Excal's expanded faster at the top, and Size is a lot slower to the party with expanding at the top. But maybe Size are going to dominate at the bottom. Could put a supply here. He's also getting this oil back. mine drop there. That's an annoying position, really. He needs to force Valdegrande to clear that, otherwise he's not going to be able to retreat. Helix now coming in, but there is a gap. Oh, two gats here, actually. So that Helix needs to be careful from Excal once again. Ooh, yeah, needs to go back and repair straight away. Okay, did take out one Battlemaster. Ooh. It's a few low units there, man. That gap there is low. I mean, this is a deadly attack now from Excal. How is Sai going to deal with that? Maybe an EMP. I mean, if he gets to level 5, he can vet up pretty fast in tank mirrors. Yeah, this little task force here from Sai, maybe that'll be enough to do some damage and get him some veterancy. But it's certainly looking like a hard task. Sai desperately needs to get to level 5 so he can use Carpet and EMP, and then he will be able to save against this. But yeah, he's not even expanded here. He's even sent a dozer up there to expand. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Mine drop from Big Size. Helix, ooh, Helix has gone down again. Excal ahead in terms of XP again. Sai's trying to take out this supply, but I don't know if he's going to succeed. Oh, I think he is actually. Yeah, he's going to take it out. He does take it out, but Excal's still ahead in terms of XP. Sai still has this oil, but Sai is not interested in expanding at the top. I just don't... He's even got control of it now. Why does he not have a supply there? It's kind of weird. Flamer here from Big Size. Oh, it's going to go down there, I think. Because there is a artillery platform as well as the bunker, but it's going the right way to deal with things. As I said, it turns around. Artillery from Big Size. It's going to be on either the war factory or the supply. You can hear something being captured, but I don't know what. Artillery coming in. Between the buildings or on the war factory. Ooh, it doesn't even kill anything. Ooh, that's annoying for size, but that'll teach you a lesson, man. If you're going to kill a building, click directly on it. Don't try to be greedy and get two. Otherwise, that happens. So yeah, Excal's army here is so massive compared to Big Size. But one of the reasons is Excal's on a whole other supply. Like, that supply must have had like 40k at the start. Oh, Helix coming in for Big Size, and I think that might be it. He's losing... Well, he already has too small of an army. I mean, losing all of that, and he's going to lose these tank hunters as well, because there's GATs and ECMs in this army. So yeah, I mean, Excal's on level 5 now. Artillery coming in from Excal, going to take out probably the war factory to cut off the reinforcements. See, that's how you kill a war factory. Just click directly on it. Don't try and be greedy and try to kill two buildings, because it can cost you in terms of, like, didn't kill anything. You'd rather kill something for sure rather than the risk of killing nothing at all. So, ooh, Excal's gonna kill our supply in a minute. Size has built it. Helix can just come straight in, wrecking the tanks, wreck the dozer. Size is not even gonna cancel it. Nah, he doesn't even cancel it. EMP comes in, doesn't disable really anything though. Disables a few units, of course, but Excal's actually scared of an EMP himself, because one EMP here could just wreck Excal's army. Excal's way ahead in terms of economy. Size dropping down another war factory that got killed from artillery. Yeah, and Excal's a whole supply and an oil ahead. Actually, and 2 oils ahead. So yeah, Excal looking like a beast in tank mirror. You're talking about who's the best tank mirror at the moment, or who's the best tank player. Certainly looking like Excal's a beast in tank mirror here, showing Size who's the boss. Excal does have the autoloader upgrade. Size does not, but it's just because of his economy has been so far behind. He only has 1600. Definitely looks like Excal is going to be taking this one. Anthony Smith's size needs a legendary EMP drop. Yeah, he does, but I'll be surprised if he even gets to level 5 by the end of this game, to be honest. I really will. He needs a game-changing unit, like a Helix. Maybe 2 Helixes or something, but it's just the economy, because he's been so slow expanding to that supply. I think that has cost him. Excal's getting 3 tanks from that. Exci's not even captured that, by the way. Excal is scared of what could come, and there is something coming. It's a mine drop, though. Yeah, Excal thinks Size could be on level 5, but we know he's not. So Excal's also collecting here as well, so yeah, looking at him out of Helixes for Excal, this has got to be GG. Definitely GG. Size's Dozer once again going to get picked off. Excal going with the Helixes proves to be a very good idea. I don't think Size can win now. I think that's it. Why is he retreating with his middle army? It's because he's scared of an EMP. That's why. He's trying to bait out the EMP and then go in. That's what he's trying to do. More and more Helixes. Forces Size to make Gats. But just sending the Gats in one by one against these Helixes is not good. He does not have the chain gun upgrade either. He's mined out on his main. He does not have a supply here anymore. Size staying into the very end, but it's certainly looking very, very bad for him. Excal's controlling the game completely. Excal's still going to be floating some cash as well. Yeah, he's getting 3 tanks from that, while Excal... sorry, Size does not have that. GG from Big Size. GG from Excal. Well played by him. Now, would it have been the same result on Snowy Drought? Maybe maybe Size would have won on Snowy Drought. Who knows? But yeah, GG. Bit of a scrappy game on Make. Maybe in the future we will see Snowy Drought instead as the final. But congratulations to Excal. After, what, 3.5 hours, he does finally get the win. This absolute beast of a performance. Against Big Size. So yeah, GG, well played. Really epic set. I always love it when it goes to a decider, so we had a super, super epic set. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the subscribers. All the new followers and the likes on the stream. Much, much appreciated. And congratulations to Excal. Excal wins $50. This challenge was sponsored by AKA Baloney and by Hepsi. Mostly arranged by Hepsi, actually. So a big shout out to those two. And a shout out to all the viewers as well. We did like, what, 650 viewers at one point, or 620, 630, something like that. So yeah, massively appreciated. And yeah, now got a nice new ending screen for you. Nice new little shiny Comanche. So enjoy this, enjoy your night, sweet dreams, and see you all very, very soon.